and stuff. TikTok today was borked, so let's see if it will start now. Okay, it actually did. Alright, let's go. Actually, considering what we'll do today, maybe, I should have not done that. Well, speaking of what we will do, we will be watching dev nodes. And last time dev nodes got flagged. So yeah, by AI slop, which is like scanning like images and voice when you're actually, streaming on TikTok, but it is what it is. So, everything worked? I think everything works. If not, as usual, please shout. So, actually what I'm doing. I was on the preset screen, whatever. First things first, as usual. Let me actually check. Research request. Ooh, I got some beefy thing here. Okay. Let's craft it more. How about this one? It's not even near. This one is also missing. Actually, let me check. Info grid exchange. Did I collect? Yeah, I didn't collect any legacy resources, so we can't actually maybe. This one. I need this one for energy activators, though I don't really need energy activators that much. But still, if any coins will remain, I probably will spend them here or like more for the catalyst stuff. I think we're done. We're done with this, right? For the evening. Every research is being made. Actually, I have a companion app on my phone, which I'm not using. Which I'm not using to like queue those catalysts. Yeah, no, companion app actually can, let you craft your stuff while you're not playing, which is really nice. I was waiting for that, but yeah, I'm not using it. Anyway, so let's see what we can use the reset thing. Oh, I have actually 4 of them, but maybe maybe I should chill a bit with those things. So the first, no, that would be a waste, right? So let's go with this one since it's free. That was complete as. Now we're going to the usual ones. Cost HP, defense cost cooldown, crap. Dimensional skill power boost ratio, max HP range, crap. Give me something nice. Everything is crap, I guess. Alright. Let's go to 6, because it's Glay, Blood and Iron build, which, I want the perfect, but RNG is my worst, contender. Rival. Blocker. Critical hit damage, defense, max HP. Nah. Probably can be better. Maybe. Cooldown, crit rate. Nope, sucks. Okay, last one. Yeah, we should not spend, all the modules in one go. In one place. Initial skill power boost ratio, modifier, crit rate. Sucks. Looks beautiful, but it sucks. Damage crit rate skill modifier. Nah. Looks beautiful, but it sucks. Okay, number 6. Range cooldown, damage skill power boost ratio. Nope. Crap. Let me dismantle stuff. Actually, until the end of the week, we will be having time to actually go through the modules and sell as much as possible. And buy the ones which you need. Because this stuff which probably will be going away this week, right? How do I check that? Events, 1 day, 13 hours. Yep. So Ancestor module week. This also goes away. Bounty onslaught. Which bounties today? Let me actually check. Also got some mail. Okay, gold. Why not? But yeah, let me check which bounty today. I wonder if you can, do it. I think you can do it, no? Bounty operation. Combine modules, defeat enemies with electric skills. This is mostly the battle pass stuff, right? You cannot have shortcuts. But yeah, it's kind of weird. For some stuff they're doing shortcuts, for some stuff they're not doing shortcuts. Bounties are here to stay, and actually I see.
What do you want me to do?
Someone already mentioned it's chill in the world chat. Toxic tomorrow, electric non-tribute. Friday, fire. Oh, on the weekend there is everything. Okay. Which one I needed? I needed non-attribute and where is the second one? Toxic, which is tomorrow, right? And by coincidence? By coincidence, we might actually not do that toxic. It was released today, besides skins, we still haven't watched that. We'll be watching it a little bit, you know, in maybe half an hour, maybe less. So yeah, we'll see. One of the things is bunny rework, I know for sure, because I remember the roadmap. Obviously skins, and probably they will be teasing the summer skins and stuff, which I don't really care about much, but you know, it's still funding the game, so has to be. So yeah, we'll get to that. Let me check. I want to see you know, if I will do everything until this update, because most of the stuff will be going away. Those weeklies will stay, I guess. Operation infiltration, onslaught mode will complete that probably. Okay, let's do the usual stuff. Should I actually go for the Sigma sector with Enzo, because I require some arcade tuning XP. It's a fun grinding game for sure. The game has huge potential, but I have a feeling they're kind of losing a little bit touch. You know, they're trying to make a shortcuts profit-wise, and it actually deters new players. But oh well. Business is business, right? Complete mission any type. You know what? We will do this one, and we will do the Sigma sector. How long you've been playing, Richard? Are you OG? Or you started recently? So, let me check Enzo.
The most important thing on the
battlefield. And probably I could activate the arcade tuning boost. I have plenty of them, so 30. Oh, this one is having 30%. Nah, I will spend this one because I will not be playing Sigma Sector for 1 hour. So let's do this one. Operation Sigma High Risk Public. Let's go. Yes, I also forgot about Eckert, because when Eckert got released, he didn't have anything useful for the OG players. It was mostly the blueprints for Descendants and weapons, and I have every weapon, every Descendant. So yeah, only recently they added something useful, those catalyst resources, energy activator resources, and the orbs, the purge orbs, right? Orbs are not that useful because the purge is not hard, but still. Also, I would remember that if I would set my teleportation to Albion to the default spot. But I don't want to set it to the default spot because it sucks. When you teleport there, you're having huge FPS drop and lots of naked asses on your camera when you actually arrive. So yeah, that actually flags, you know, some AI slop which scans live streams. Hey, that gamer is streaming some sex. Let me actually remove that live stream. So yeah, fuck that. Well, what's this doing? Lazing around? True? Nah, you probably haven't experienced that. But the FPS drop is real. It's... I don't know, it's probably because of so many players in one spot, but at the same time, what's the, you know, loading for that? Enzo is great, not bad, but I haven't finished, you know, I haven't finished building him, so I'm just leveling up arcade tuning. But when arcade tuning will be finished, I will see. I'll see what we can do with that as well. But at the same time, I'm not rushing. We are leveling him up. So yeah, how much we need? 3 Sigma sectors for the first record. And 4 Sigma sectors for the second record, I think. But we'll see. We'll see. Wait a second. I can't finish that. Okay, good. I think we're missing some people, no? 8 people. What are people looking there? VSS has to carry our asses. Actually, I'm not activating my ultimate. That gives plenty of damage. Pound actual to HQ. Do it again. 20 catalysts. Are you going for 60? I don't think you need more than 10 for any build, no? Like Enzo is having like how much? 2 builds? 1 skill and 1 is gunner build? Because like even though he has like 5 gunner builds but only 1 is like decent. But skill build, you don't have any choice. So if you want to have like the skill build, you have also 1 build. So like 10, 12 catalysts, I think. Probably. Void Storm is intensifying. They need some quality of life for this build, and it's like really fun to play. Like a little bit more range, maybe, you know, such stuff. Get in another character. But like making the builds, right? Not like people, you know, doing like 60 catalysts on every character because there is not much else to do. I don't like Bunny. Why? I mean, it's fine. Like everyone has their own playstyle. But Bunny was my main character to complete the initial farming for other characters. She's really good for that. Really efficient. Now I'm playing like multiple characters. At the moment I'm not playing Bunny, but like previously when bikes got released, I've spent quite a while, you know, like having Bunny as my character on a bike. She's like one of the descendants which can, you know, like ride the bike and be useful. So yeah, that was fun. Here's gun first, even on Bunny. Okay, let's do one more. Let's get to the city. So how much I have? 21. I already got 5 levels of arcade tuning, just like that, for 2 Sigma sectors. Now it will be probably a little bit less because the initial daily bonus will expire, right? Probably. Yeah, it's completed, so there no more bonus. But yeah, I probably should do it like every day, and like in a week you just get like free arcade tuning to level 40. Just like that.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
Yeah, I also have different catalysts on each character. Like depends on my testing, because I'm making videos and sometimes I need more, but like on average you probably don't need more than 12 catalysts on each character. 10 to unlock the trigger module and like couple on top of that just to replace, you know, for the specific build. But most characters like have 1 build, so yeah. Because people like playing this game and with such logic that it do not really, you know, like, well, not you, but like them don't need to have some sort of like couple builds for each character. You just pick the most meta stuff and like abuse it until it's boring. So yeah. Where is the boss? Okay, this one is done. This one is chilling. I'm going for my playstyle. That's probably, you know, like the way of playing games, right? But yeah, most people, I would say, just like going for the meta as much as possible. Like to be efficient as possible, even though they might not like the character or like the build or whatever. Because, you know, like someone said that it's the best way. And they're doing that. And only that. But it depends, right? Like depends on the person, of course. So let me check Eckert. Let me change the skin.
I'm Eckert from Data.
Skill quest.
How can I help?
Okay, this one. Sigma sector and difficulty 4. Let's do that since I have the archi-tuning buff anyway. Let's see how much I can get. So I started, how much it was, like level 16, right? Of archi-tuning. So let's see how much we can squeeze for that quest. Maybe I should finish this quest. I'm not sure like how many attempts I have. Probably still like 3 maybe? So let's see.
This'll change the game.
I also forget about using the third skill in the end zone. It's like this movement speed boost it provides is really nice.
All units, please proceed at your own discretion. Do not exceed your limits.
How long you've been playing, Richard?
Specialized focus aircraft has stopped to resupply.
Do you have like all the Descendants? There's so many catalysts.
Shoot it down.
Okay, new battle pass level, let's go. Though I am not completing the usual seasonal stuff.
Confirmed in the operation zone.
Maybe I should. Like at one of those days, you know, just go through the challenges, complete everything, and finally unlock the battle pass. Though I'm not rushing, you know, the battle pass is probably like still 2 months or something. So yeah, level 77 is already like high, I would say. I still wish they would like do battle passes like just in once 2 months. Otherwise, you know, it kind of feels like a drag a little bit. Considering like half of the stuff in the battle pass, you know, filled with the items which you can get like in 2-3 minutes of the gameplay. So yeah. Dude, that was funny. Guy was looking for a like party, last person for the Defiler challenge, and like some people obviously were applying, and I assume like some of them are, you know, not having any build character. And like 5 minutes later, anyone is capable, you know, of doing Defiler challenge. I guess that party got a little bit, you know, a little bit cooked. No, I'll be honest, like the Defiler is probably one of the least favorite Abyssal bosses. So yeah, usually I'm farming Abyssal bosses like once per week, but yeah, this one I don't have much, you know, like motivation, you know, to do like multiple times, many times in a row. Bruh, what is this? Harlem Shake? No? No? We're having the similar skin?
Hound action. Reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone.
But something
All
is
units
leaking there.
please proceed at your own discretion,
That's probably,
but do not exceed your limits.
neighbors.
Specialized focus aircraft is stopped to
Let's go,
resupply.
anti-air defense.
Shoot it down.
It would be cool if the drones, which Enzo actually summons, would stay when you're riding the bike. That, I think, would be really nice. But I'm quite surprised for the bikes they actually made a talent trees. That's actually super cool. Though some nodes are like kinda useless. They really like stuff like within the version node. You get some node, you get the bonus, and you wait for like twice as much cooldown. I think it's kinda sucks. They should not have like some of the yellow modules also we have. Like half of them are useless because of how much cooldown they have. You get 5 seconds, let's say, attribute skill power, but like you wait 15-20 seconds, you know, for the cooldown. I don't know about that. Like, it's probably not really applicable, you know, to any content at the moment. Previously it might be because people were like, with the busted balance, they were killing those bosses in like 1 second. But yeah, not anymore. The landing just on my head.
Mission complete.
Okay, let's do 2 more. Let's see the Eckert missions, and you know, if I'm finished, we will watch the devs note. Someone mentioned like Destiny 2 going out of the maintenance mode. Like they had some maintenance patch notes. And like even at the beginning of the launch, like server startup, they have more players than Marathon, and Marathon is currently being as a primary target, you know, for the like updates and stuff from the Sony and Bungie. So yeah, that's actually, you know, that's actually funny. I'm not sure what, you know, like decision making is behind Marathon, but yeah. Actually, I could be wrong. So maybe it was a maintenance. I checked the Marathon like player count recently. I think it was like less than TFD. Let me actually check. Is it actually true? SteamDB, TFD, and Marathon SteamDB. Nah, not this time. But at some point I checked that. Maybe like it was off-peak hours or something. But yeah, TFD was actually having more players. That was funny. And they actually want to put Destiny 2 on maintenance, you know, in favor of Marathon. I don't know what they're thinking about. Maybe they watched like the initial hype of the game or something. And even then it was not reaching more than 100,000 players that long, I think. So yeah. I am the fake one. I think Marathon had free weekend, right? I wanted to try it. Actually, I think I did. I played it like, I don't know, like half an hour or something, maybe less. I got amazed by another performance like engine. Yeah, I probably didn't play after that. Okay, another one.
Complete. Requesting
Let's get to
transport.
Eckert after that. But yeah, I've seen someone actually wrote about Marathon being the project which started even before the Destiny 2, I think. So it was on the shelf or whatever, and now like they finally decided to launch it. Though it also comes up from the game from the 90s, but obviously it's a different game now. But we'll see, we'll see. I'm kinda amazed by the community of the Destiny 2, you know, how far, you know, like they're trying to push back. That's actually quite wholesome.
Troops are on the ground.
But I guess you can imagine, you know, some people spent probably like
Best of luck, Descendant.
more than 10 years, you know, in the Destiny 2. So yeah. Though for some people it might be, you know, finally a reason to get free. Field Colossus. Let's see. I probably can manage it if we'll finish this one quickly. If Pepegas, you know. We'll see the mobs. What was he doing? And listen, our team should probably just like clap the hands and like everything should die in like 0.01 second.
Detected inside a vault structure.
Take care of elites, because most players don't care about those elites and they're actually part of the mission completion. Lucky drop. Damn, I'm out of MP. Where are those orbs? Or disappearing again? Okay.
Actual to HQ.
I'm probably late for the Field Colossus, but let's check. They should make a shortcut for the Axion. Like through the mission journal you can go to like the stuff that you need to complete, and Axion probably could use that as well. Oh, there is a generator mission. Maybe I could do that while we're watching dev notes in the background. So, just in time. Let's go. Actually, I need to change the build. I'm not having the correct build for the boss. Oh well. No well. Don't go invincible, please. I don't have mana. Okay, so let's probably do those guys and maybe one more Eckert mission, Wall Crusher, and then we'll watch the dev thingy. So the Wall Crusher, you know, will pass and we'll have like more than enough time probably. But it's not kind of dev live stream, it's supposed to be short, right? Probably it's not even like 1 hour, I think. We'll see. Give me those guys and some custom resource. Damn it. God mode. I'm not gonna bother with those things. Let me wait until, you know, he will get bored. Hey, dumbass. He actually switched the target. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Nice, some like wires or whatever. Alright. So, 7 minutes until the wall crusher. Let's actually do this. Nah, I need to refresh the quest first. Almost forgot about it. All available combat personnel. The major threat which will die in like 10 seconds.
Everything for you.
Let's go with the lowest one, I guess. Do I still have the boost from arcade tuning? Yep. Should I go Enzo again? Interesting. Sigma Sector, hello. Let's go. Probably everyone is already preparing for the wall crusher. Yo, Lepic with 0 catalysts. Welcome to the game. Still not level 40.
Action to all personnel. Void storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Be with caution. Over.
Actually, we don't have any AoE. That probably will take a little bit time.
Drone explosion.
Yeah, would be nice if he would like have proper range.
We've detected signs of life inside a nearby arcade receptor.
Drone.
Is it the second phase? Yeah. Like, we almost killed the bosses before the elite. That's what I mentioned, like, previous time. People don't even care about the elites, but they're part of the mission. Mission completion.
Yeah, there's nothing better.
Mission complete. All units proceed to
Okay.
transport location. Great work out there.
We can do one more. onto the Ball Crusher. Maybe even 2. But let's see. No way, I got a lucky drop for the... What was the cubes for? The previous weapon, right? Which we had. But yeah, I already got all my weapons upgraded, so I don't really need that. It'd be nice to have that event, which we have on like an ice shop. Not just legacy resources could be transformed into something useful, but like the latest as well.
All personnel.
Because for those people actually, completed those weapons, yeah, those resources are kinda useless for now. And maybe not for now. They're releasing those the new resources each time, so... Yeah, I don't see like any use for that.
Advancing firearms.
The transport has dropped a wide-range shaping charge of ground. We need it to purify the void energy. Prime the detonator with your RK, then hit the detonation device.
Cool, be pressing buttons. Pressure going. Let's go.
Captain Elliot, deploying RK. I am the original.
Nah, you're a fake one.
Mission complete.
Okay, 2 out of 4. Let's go Ball Crusher. Let's do like 2 more Sigmas and we can actually check. We can check what we'll be getting in 2 days. Generator mission. Is it actually going with this Ball Crusher or the next one? It goes with the next one. Also, we have time for the vehicle parts. This one. Come here.
The Vulcans nearby seem to have spotted it as well. Remove them quickly. The mutant materials will be lost if you're not quick enough. Fantastic.
I'm not apologizing for those ships. Screw that.
The Vulcans nearby seem to have spotted it as well. Remove them quickly. The mutant materials will be lost if you're not quick enough.
A little bit too late, but it's fine. Let me actually change to Killen. Haven't played the Killen for a while. I almost thought I have actual Vulture in my hands. Was it Killen? I was like, why? Okay, someone finished him off with like 28% HP on one hit. Okay. That was like fatality or something. And I didn't get ancestral jewel, as usual. Yep. It's almost 600 million in 20 seconds, so it's almost 2 billion in a minute. Good enough. Okay, let's finish with the Sigma sector, and then we'll watch some stuff. Can't wait, you know, to see the balancing thingies. Quickly check. Let me swap to Enzo. So Enzo almost got 10 levels of arcade tuning now. Just in a couple Sigma sectors. I should have probably got some snacks. It's probably that Death Note it will not be quick. And this time I plan to watch it like, you know, without background stuff. Like usually I'm playing behind like dev livestream, but since this one is kinda shorter, I wanted to pay attention. And see like literally everything.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
No, you proceed with caution.
Confirmed a large-scale
Alpha, you're dead. Just saying. Actually, no. Probably not. If you don't see the body, it's never confirmed. You know, we have a theory that Alpha got teleported to that void space, which we got into... When was that? Like the 1.5 years ago? When you complete the main story?
This'll change the game. Boom.
I have a feeling lots of people... Yeah, I love that cactus. Lots of people don't realize about the fault on imprinters. They're getting ultimate characters and they're leveling them from the zero. But at the same time, if you just started to play and you bought the ultimate character, whatever, I guess. But those were, you know, had the usual character with catalyst. How they would get that? I'm not sure you can get imprinter from the shop, do you? I never bought anything from the shop which is not a skin.
I am the original.
The original, for sure, for sure. Cope harder.
Here comes a bit.
Mission
Okay. And the last one.
now. See you soon.
26. Can we get 27? Who are people arguing with? Like, I've seen some world chat, you know? Things like Korean beauty or whatever. Bruh. Like, really? Flying cast spotted.
Reporting extreme concentration.
Need X-Files music.
Operation zone. All units, please proceed with discretion. Not exceed your limits. Specialized bombs aircraft is about to resupply. It's defenseless. Shoot it down.
It's already dead.
Descendant, air support is standing by.
No, don't do that.
Signal will initiate suppression.
Thank you. Nice FPS drops, as usual. I think I heard the start of the lucky drop sound, no? And just cut off.
Extraction from operation zone
Okay.
initiated. Good work, Descendant.
Let's finish the record stuff. And let's fire up the dev note stuff. Actually, it's community manager, right? I don't think the developers this time were present. Jason was yapping from the thumbnails, I think at least. The preview.
Just say the word. I'll find out everything for you.
No, you won't. Each time, you know, Descendant's asking help, he's like kinda, you know, trying to yap around and, you know, not do stuff. So, okay, I guess we can chill here. Probably I'll get kicked for AFK or something, I don't know. We'll see. So, music, shut up. Let's see what they cooked.
Hey everyone, everyone, Jason here,
Sup?
community manager for the first Descendant.
Bruh.
Today's video is named as a dev note, but think of it as a dev live introducing new content for June, although it isn't live. Well, today I'm here alone, and
You
the
don't
reason
say.
for that is because the dev team is currently preparing for our second anniversary live broadcast on July 2nd. Our
July
producer
2nd,
and
2
director are
weeks.
focused on that, so this dev note is going to be done by myself. Thank you for your understanding. And
No problem.
Our Descendant Fest on July 2nd is being prepared with lots of content. We'll be showing the roadmap and talk about the game with
Wait, July
creators,
2nd?
so please look forward to that. We'll soon share more details through our channels. All right then, let's start the dev note for June.
The major?
We got various updates planned this month. So some of the main
Bruh, stupid ads. Holy crap. Okay, you know what? Do not have any ads in the middle. Let's actually do a break now. It's kind of stupid timing as usual. So let's do a quick break. Let's, enjoy the live stream in full. Oh, dev note. He said it's not live, so yeah. Be right back. Get some water and stuff. That's the... He's doing. Alright. Listen to having some fun, I see. Break dates time? Yep, let's go.
You don't know these streets like we do. 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 Like we do.
Come on.
Throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fishing grits and all that pimp shit, everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah. Now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fishing grits and all that pimp shit, everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah. Now
Come on. Come on.
All about the Benjamins, baby.
Okay, ads out of the way. Let's continue. Okay, music stopped. Let's go.
Updates are the rework for one of our beloved Descendant, Bunny, and also our new collaboration with Evangelion. I'm sure you saw the video. On top of that, I'll cover additional improvements coming to Onslaught mode, the new dungeon, Bastion of Immortality, the new weapon, Shackles of Mortality, weapon balance, and much more.
That's a hand
Let's
cannon,
start
right?
with the improvements for Bunny. For Bunny, we have improvements that go beyond simple number tweaks. We have a full skill rework for Bunny, and the dev team says that they focused mostly on maximum power, a skill that didn't
6,000
quite match with Bunny's skill set.
skill power modifier.
So let me show you through the game build. Yeah, so maximum power has been changed to flash kick. So let me show you. Yeah, something like this. So it's kind of like an instant dash type skill. So you charge right in. So let me show you again after the
So that would-
cooldown. Yeah, something like this.
That will be hilarious.
The
You get to something
original
like Wall
maximum power
Crusher.
is kept in
You see
the
like bunch
electric
of bunnies
charge
kicking
module,
his
so
nuts.
players can have it both ways. So let me just go through the modules one by one. Yeah, so first up is electric charge. Sorry about that. So this, it keeps the maximum power and adds a penetration effect. So
Penetration
let me get
effect.
the energy and show that
Probably
penetration
some
effect.
memes will be rising from this.
Yeah, you can see it's like penetrating through the enemies. And also, that double jump, enhanced landing attack. Yeah, you can see that enhanced landing attack. Its condition has been changed from the original like 100 hits to like it's like a probability based trigger now. So
It's not 100%.
it'll come out.
RNG layer.
Yeah,
We'll
you
see.
can
We'll
that
see how often it
stronger
will
attack
work.
coming out. So each attack now comes in within about like 2 to 3 hits on average, and 4 at most. You will always get that strong kind of double attack. Yeah, you can see over there. Yeah, so that was the
So
first
now
one,
ADHD
electric
players
charge,
will actually
and
have
let
proper,
me go
DPS tied
the
to
next
it.
one. Electric
Like who always jumps,
condense. So,
around like
yeah,
maximum power.
Electric condense. The original idea was to, charge over time for maximum damage, but a lot of Descendants, they didn't actually charge that until the maximum level. So yeah, let me show you. So right now, yeah, you can see that the charge would instantly fire off when you first use the skill. Yeah, and then if you use it once again, you see it exploding.
Double tap.
So, yeah, so that was the changes to electric
Okay.
condense.
I guess that's kind of cool.
And we also
Less downtime,
Sorry
since
about
you're
that
waiting.
because of the
Guys,
cooldown.
fix that
Yeah,
shit.
We also have changes
Temporary
to existing
unavailable.
modules as well. So electric link.
It's such crap.
So it replaces the old underused superconductor module, and players can now enjoy like the run and gun gameplay, and the lightning emission skill changes to like induced electric. So you've got this thrill bomb and the induced electric over here. So right now,
Bunny
we
finally will have
charge.
something for the guns.
Yeah, so this is thrill bomb, and if you use induced electric and then use the weapon, you can see that.
And now imagine Thunder Cage with that. I think that will be really, really spectacular.
To enemies like that.
Though there's major downside, FPS. Unreal Engine, we can thanks for that.
We also have
We
changes.
can thanks Unreal Engine for that.
Another cooldown issue.
It's not a cooldown, it's a bullshit.
electric
Fix that.
transition. So like electric
That you
like
cannot
this
switch
is
stuff.
a completely new model. It adds like an electric wave to the single target designated flash kick for an area effect, and instead of a cooldown, it uses a stat called spark. Yeah, so you can see that spark, so players can use it consecutively. And sparks
34,000
are
skill
generated
power
from these
modifier
throw bombs.
from the kick. You kidding me?
Yeah, let me show you.
But it requires full charge, right?
Yeah, so you can see that it's being created with the throw bombs, and then if I use this, yeah, you get that. Kind of hard to see because of all the effects, but when I use the kick, yeah, you can see that effect coming out
So it's
against
charged.
the enemies.
It's not using
And
custom
of
resource,
course,
is it?
We got one last one, but I'm gonna, bionic fuel. Yeah. Bionic
This-
fuel,
this-
it
this
keeps
module
the
was a little
function
bit
of
bad, I
spending
will be honest.
HP for unlimited speed of light. Sorry about that. Yeah, so still And on top of that, it adds in electric transitions, shield recovery while running, and adds that HP recovery when using that throw bombs. So the dev team is hoping for like a slow but sturdy concept, and all kinds of play builds that play with the the HP drain and recovering. Probably with Bunny, you can use the throw bombs here. So yeah, so but right now we're not receiving any damage from enemies, but yeah, you can see how the changes are coming to Bionic.
HP is missing completely.
That concept of draining HP, but
I'm not sure if it will work with the modules, which actually gives you bonuses from missing HP.
And finally, yeah, let me go to high voltage, but I'm gonna have to change this a bit. Yeah, so here, high voltage here, and then save changes. Gonna have to change this to electric display, our new
New trigger module. I'm still kind of against, that they have like trigger modules just for one Descendant.
The max number of targets used to be 4, but we added one more to be 5, so it's even better to use in the field. And it's also changed so attacks can stack up on the same target to the max target count. So
that probably will be really good for
Stacking
Onslaught.
on the same target causes the damage increase.
That's actually huge, because high voltage is really good. The only thing which is lack for it is like targets. Now it has 5 of them. That will be huge.
High voltage.
Obviously in 400% dungeons or something you will use everything else, but like high
Bunny
voltage.
did make a strong impression in the early days of the first Descendant. I hope this balance patch
She actually
helps her
did.
reclaim some of that glory. And moving on, I'm sure many of you have already seen the trailer. The new collaboration for the first Descendant is with Evangelion. It's an IP that has been loved for quite a long time, and we hope that this is a collaboration that satisfies both Evangelion fans that are
I wonder
and
what
also
Evangelion
our
fans
players
will
who
be
enjoyed
getting.
the first Descendant. Along with skins for Rei, Marie, and Asuka, various customization items will be added, including the pen back attachment and social motions as well. And shall we start with Rei? Yeah, Rei's skin is being released as a common skin for Viessa, Valvi, Luna, Ines, and Nell.
They're completely
I think it
changing
suits
the
Valvi
characters.
well, so yeah, I'm showing it with Valvi, and it
Okay.
really does suit her well.
He said Viessa at the beginning. I
This
was
is
like,
how
no,
the
that's not
head skin
Viessa.
and
Like, what?
suit are added. And while I'm at it, let me also show you the weapon skin for Secret Garden.
Getting the skin.
Yeah.
I cannot
this
tell
is
anime
the
characters,
custom tactical rifle.
but
weapon
Viessa
skin for
will be
Secret Garden,
and
it's
Glay.
the Rei version, so you can see the colors. Yeah, they match
Or
quite
Bunny.
well.
On the left
so
side it
that
looks
was
like
Rei,
Glay.
and next, sorry about that. Next is my
Bunny will
personal
be
favorite
and...
character.
Is it
Asuka.
Viessa?
And Asuka is being released. I'm gonna go back to Bunny. As a common skin for Bunny, Freyna, Serena,
Who's getting the
and
ginger?
Daya. And let me show it with Bunny over here.
This
so
one?
here's how she looks. And as a fan, to be honest, this looks incredible.
That
It really
that was
looks
good
great,
timing.
and I am
he said Daya.
already very excited to see
But to
this.
be honest,
I
that
hope
looks like a
everyone
bunny, to be
watching the
honest.
video will like it.
That's
as
Bunny.
well.
I'm not sure why he said
I can't see
Daya.
your chat since this is
Unless you can
live,
use
but,
multiple
yeah, I hope
Descendants with the same
everyone is
skin.
Excited. And while I'm at it, let me also show another weapon skin for the Excava. Yeah, over here. So this is the custom assault rifle weapon skin for the Excava Asuka version, and you can see, yeah, the color is also really looking cool. And finally, let's move on.
I think,
to
like,
Marie's
he said
skin,
something about
for Marie.
4
let me show
Descendants
it
per
with
skin, no?
Glay. Yeah, there we go.
So this
yeah,
is the Glay,
here's
yeah.
Glay with Marie's skin. So what do you think? It's
What do you
too
think,
bad,
guys?
really. I can't see the chat right now since we're not doing a live broadcast today. I don't have the
That's
producer
universal.
next
I think
to
he
me.
said
I'm
something
sure
about
probably
four
he really-
4 characters per one
interesting things as
Evangelion
well, but
character.
Yeah, well, I'll
So in total
look
12,
forward
I
to
think.
lots of feedback in the comments once the video goes up. So coming back to it, Murray's skin is
But I'm
being
not sure.
released
He's a
as
little bit
common skin for
like
Blade,
explaining it in
Sharon,
confusing way.
Ellie, and Harris.
So it's not
Murray
100%
also
info.
has a weapon skin for the. I'm sorry about that. It's not set here, but let me go and show you the Deus Ex Manus. Where is it? Yeah.
So Manus is also having a
we got
skin.
a skin for her right here. Yeah. So the custom great sword weapon skin for the Deus Ex Manus, and yeah, the color itself also really fits well.
I haven't watched
And
that
we
anime,
have
but
that.
I've seen that sword somewhere.
And yeah, you can see over here, plush doll, bag attachment. I'm sure you're seeing over here. Right here, it is also being released. You can see it right here, which is really cute to see. And
Kind of looks like the
while
penguin
I'm
got
at it here
stabbed.
in Albion, let me show everyone this one over here. So this is the toast after a mission social motion. So just like the name, it captures the image of descendants having a drink after finishing a mission, beautifully paired with the cute little pen. Yeah, really.
Bro, penguin
great
is
to
just
see.
traveling
And
like
also,
through dimensions or something.
Proceeding according to scenario social motion. Yeah, and I think this is something. Yeah, it really looks familiar, doesn't it? Players can probably create some fun scenes by combining the right descendants. You know, somebody can come over here and make this.
Well, let's be real, like people will get some weird stuff,
social
but
motion.
this will be coming out in 2 days.
So, the Evangelion collaboration runs from this Thursday, June 18th, until July 30th. In addition to the customization
end of
items
next
I just
month.
shared, an event celebrating the collaboration will also begin, where players can earn various items, including makeup for
No,
the
not
three
today. In
characters,
2 days.
photo frames,
2
pen
days.
name cards, essives, and much more. I'll explain this in more detail when we get to the event section. And next up, we have news on additional improvements to Onslaught
Yo,
mode.
Onslaught!
First
Getting
up,
some quality of life, I hope.
changes to the effects on UI. The UI color shifts on the Onslaught gauge value will change, so players can now read the gauge more intuitively. And we have also improved the balance of the bombardment support, as the damage and range have been increased. Emergency missions.
He wanted
now
to
have
say
a random
FPS
activation
decreases as
feature.
well.
Dev team described it as like a groundwork before adding a wider variety of emergency missions. So please take it as a step that lays the foundation for much more missions that are to come to Onslaught mode. And there are also changes to arcade parameters. Recently, we removed the enhanced resurrection parameters, and actually,
was
as
broken,
an alternative,
actually.
we've added 3 new ones, along with the
I
balance
hit like
updates to several
150%
parameters
of
as
total
well.
HP of the Colossus
These
with one
changes
hit.
will make the overall Onslaught mode gameplay much more interesting. And of course, Onslaught mode
Hopefully
updates
those are
don't
skills.
end here. More updates are coming in July, so please look forward to them as well.
Alright.
And moving on to the new mission
What is
update,
this?
we've got a new infiltration dungeon added to the Axion Plains, Bastion of Immortality. In Bastion of Immortality, it's revealed how the Vulgus were using the stolen Void Vessels research data and facilities. The name comes from Bastion of Eternity, the name of the Void Vessel ship. Here, regardless of other legions, the administrator, loyal only to Amon, appears as the final boss. Structurally, it's a vertical level where players move using the elevator.
He's ignoring Master
This time
Karel.
we strengthened randomized routes, so each route has an entirely different combat space. And the turrets the commander summons, they also differ by each route as well. And since the combat spaces aren't very large,
that
Dev
sounds
Team
interesting.
expects even descendants with short range will also perform well.
But the thing is, like RNG layout, right?
The administrator's patterns.
I need to
The
see that
turrets
before I
differ
will make
by
any
the
assumptions.
chosen route. So, 2 turret types are summoned across the random routes. They also appear in the administrator's fight as well. So in phase 1, the 2 are summoned separately, and in phase 2, they combine into a central battery turret and the tower for the fight. And when the phase changes, the administrator triggers an incineration protocol. And at that point, safe zones appear on the left and right walls of the combat area. So
Yeah,
you
he
cover
tries to
there
test our
so that
imagination,
you can
right?
avoid the incineration protocol's blast damage. Be sure to remember this when you are tackling the
Sure
new
think we
dungeon,
will.
Bastion of Immortality.
We'll have to
The
die a couple
difficulty is
times
similar
to
to
learn.
other infiltration operations in the Axion planes. And in Bastion of Immortality, players can obtain the new trigger modules, Electric Display, and Golden Ensemble. From amorphous materials, from the new weapon, Shackles of Mortality, players can get blueprints and xenofluid, a crafting material for Shackles of
Let me guess how many
Mortality.
hundreds times you
Sorry
need
about
to
this.
get
It's kind of going
get
for
that, you know?
Immortality and Mortality.
Like dungeon to
Anyways,
get 5
new
upgrades for the
dungeons
weapon.
tend to, raise the fatigue of farming. So the dev team is working to improve this by increasing the number of weapon materials players can earn in Axion infiltrations.
Thank
and
you,
enhancing
finally.
overall material
Hopefully
farming in
it's good
Axion
enough. New
infiltration
gun? Yes.
support. So please do look forward to
Hand
it.
cannon.
And speaking
This
of
one.
that new weapon, Shackles of Mortality,
He
let
said
me
immortality
show you the
previously.
weapon from
Okay,
the
okay.
main build.
Show us, Mr. Twister. Mr. Community Manager.
Got Ajax here. Let me head to the laboratory.
And the rest of the field will be able to use it. Everyone will be able to use it, but
Yes.
you know, depends how much you want to min-max it.
So it's
Like now
hand
each Descendant
cannon
have
kind of themed
something for
around
the weapons.
Grim Reaper, so the
Even Bunny will be
foray
getting
is kind of
something after this
heavily
update.
into its concept.
Except Bunny, everyone was
yeah,
having
so
something
next to
for the
laboratory,
firearms.
let me
Like either it would be
show you
crit
the
or
weapon.
weak point damage or something. Except Bunny. Now Bunny is also getting some bonuses, so like, you know, everyone can use the weapons.
Yeah, so starting with the unique ability, the number of rest stacks varies with the player's critical hit damage. So with a decent critical hit damage setup, players can apply a powerful effect. So the better your setup, the stronger the effect. And when an enemy with the rest effect is defeated, the effect spreads to nearby targets. So it's highly useful against a group of enemies.
That's actually
So
really
let me
good,
show
because
it
usually
in
weapons are
the
not so good against
laboratory.
like mobbing and stuff. Crit,
get,
it's not really a crit weapon, but
10
the
bonus.
unique ability is getting bonuses from the crit damage, he said. I'm not sure if you know.
Yeah. See the weapon.
No, let me check. Which levels he
10
said?
balls here.
Level 1. So don't get excited too much.
Yeah. See the weapon firing every 4 shots. So 2, 3, 4, and then you can see that thing opening. So yeah, the resting bullet is the 4th shot, and when the resting bullet is ready, you can see that again. Yeah, the 4th shot, you can see that thing opening. So players can see that barrel opening with the effect of the bullet kind of, circling around the barrel. And yeah, once an enemy is hit by a resting bullet, there's an effect of bullets spinning around. Yeah, you can see that. It's kind of small, but you can see that swinging around.
Yeah, we
So
can see.
One more time. 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. So 2, 3, 4, and you can see that thing opening. And yeah, so that is Shackles of Mortality, and that
But he said
opening shot
spreading.
can also be shown when you change the weapon. So if I'm using this and then I change to Mortality, you can see that it's opening to fire that resting bullet immediately. Yeah, so that was Shackles of Mortality.
But when you kill the
And
target,
with
it
its
spreads around or
distinctive
not?
concept, I'm really looking forward to that. And next up, on weapon balance, I'm gonna
Just
also
go that as
play
on YouTube.
as,
So basically, you fire 4 times, and you get the bullet which actually circles around the enemy and deals additional damage over time. But he said something about this bullet to be spreading around, which I didn't get because like he didn't provide like too much
And
information.
see the details on the
Monthly weapon
Albion
balance.
Cavalry gun, which is gonna be receiving a weapon balance. And for June, we got the Albion Cavalry gun.
I hate the
and
default skin for
Razor,
Albion Cavalry
and
gun.
also melee weapons as well. So let me get.
I've seen
into
people,
more
doing
details
some weird
in the
stuff in
game
Albion
build
with
as
that. Or not Albion, on like
Okay.
the hobby or like
Yeah,
hub or
so-
whatever. like
right
Axion
here,
Hub.
the Albion Cavalry gun
Because
has
you
been
cannot do that
improved,
in
so
Albion.
firearm descendants with critical hit setups can utilize it. For its unique ability, a critical hit triggers a ricochet, and if that ricochet lands another critical hit, it produces an additional ricochet. So the higher your critical hit rate, the higher your damage, and the more ricochets you get. So
Previously it was
show you
35%.
here against the enemies.
So that's 100.
So, yeah, you can see that it's triggering like this as you just fire the weapon. And hitting an enemy with a mark applied grants critical hit rate and additional damage as well. So the dev team's intent with this patch is to make it easy to create critical setups while securing single target damage through the additional damage that is being earned. So the horseshoe effect, it increases the player's movement speed while firing. Yeah, you can see
That's my favorite, one of my favorite
gaining
effects in the game.
movement speed while I'm
You shoot the
firing,
weapon, you get your like movement speed
but
increase.
got
Really
that
cool.
horseshoe effect to make me move quite faster. Yeah, so players can enjoy run and gun through the new effect, and I think it'll be especially useful for a Valby using firearms.
Everyone, of course, using Volby for
And
firearm
moving on,
platform.
next up is the additional
She's one of the best.
adjustments for the eraser.
Who is that?
The core of this update is improving the usability of its main option, the degrading enzyme. So let me show you this. And first, the way players acquire the analyze effect is unified, and the quantity is increased as well. So it used to be 1 on hitting the enemy and 3 on eliminating it, but now it's unified to 5 on acquired on enemy hit. So players can generate degrading enzymes much more faster. And the range of the enzymes are wider. So let me go and, yes, you can see it's much more wider, and
that's actually a good design as well.
The damage interval is shorter as well.
With previous weapon balances, we were not getting like any use for those like the tweaked weapons outside of the bossing.
Enzymes have also went up.
That's actually really cool.
That was new.
But
changes to
with the Transcendence weapons, which will be coming out later on,
also have 4 melee
it will be
weapons
everything
that
useless.
will be receiving balance updates, which are Deus Ex Manus, Hypernova, Shadow, and Crime and Punishment. Today, I will be showing the Deus Ex Manus. Oh, okay. Let me just change the skin here.
Like,
I'll leave
oh,
that.
whatever. Who cares about the skin?
To you, for you guys to use this, today I'm going to
You
use
have to
Data
shield.
Vein for now. And yeah, the biggest change in the melee weapons is that the round consumption has finally been removed. You can see
There is no
using the weapon
ammo counter.
without worrying about the rounds. Yeah, so round consumption has been removed, and all melee weapons that will be released in the future, they will not require rounds as well. So modules related to round consumption for melee weapons will be unusable.
Finally.
And usability
What is the drawback?
will also be improved. So movement distance will be calibrated to match the distance between the target. This function will be added to the special attack of Crime and Punishment and Deus Ex Manus. And yeah, speaking about that special
Good
attack,
quality of life.
Deus Ex Manus' special attack now attacks in the camera direction instead of the character's facing direction. So let's see if I'm facing here, you know.
Maximum
again, her,
jiggle physics
see,
spotted.
Special attack still fires in the camera direction, but
It's a good
not
quality
the
of life. I've never had like too much issues with that, but like
yeah. So
it's not as
for the
you know
fire
as bad as
Hypernova,
like with
the
characters
max
before.
Special attack gauge is increased. And additionally, after removing elements like additional damage for specific Legion commanders, the dev team rebalanced and raised the base specs of all melee weapons. So for Crime and Punishment, the range of the 7th and 8th hit rotating attacks has widened to match the rotating radius. Yeah, so great. That
How
was
long is
the
that?
update on melee weapons. Please look forward to that.
Damn.
And next, let's talk about this
Melee-
month's
melee builds
Void
incoming.
Abyss Intercept rerun. The classes that will be coming back is the Tormentor.
Well, we
The dev
already
team
hit
left
1
an
month.
Interesting comment. The
Since the
Tormentor was
pilot?
a Colossus that could be completed with the ATAMs in 1 second, so we'd like to escape that dark history a bit. Yeah, so the dev team prepared balanced
Yeah, now it will be
adjustments
like
to
2
protect
seconds.
those super quick completions with ATAMs and tuned it to a
And the
level
skin for
similar
Tormentor?
to the other
Like
returning
Tormentor is
Colossus.
looking.
The challenge
With the,
difficulty
dummy
adds
hat, the
something
Tringle
new,
one.
a pattern using a plus and minus polarity concept. To elaborate on that, the Tormentor summons 4 lightning rods split into plus and minus polarity. So Descendants are also given a plus or minus polarity, and players will need to approach the rod of the opposite polarity to destroy it. Approaching a rod of the same polarity causes a knockback, and the polarity switches at set intervals. So when you're facing against Tormentor, you'll need a solid strategy.
No one will be doing
Destroying
that.
all
The
the
boss will
rods
be dying in
stun
like
the
less than 10
Tormentor,
seconds.
So it is expected to be a key part of the strategy to destroy the rods and take care of it. And players can
Sure.
also obtain the Tormentor's
Here's the
Pain
skin.
Giver skins, so I think it is going to be worth the challenge. And moving on, we got 2 new trigger modules. The first is Electric Display, and it pairs well with the reworked Electric Link module I kind of showed earlier.
Nah, I don't know about that. I don't like trigger modules tied to one specific, like, Descendant type.
Acceleration enhancement type of skill, it stacks a volt over time, and based on stacks, players can recover MP and rounds. And second is Golden Ensemble. It looks like it will pair well with Luna's Battlefield Concert and Noise Surge modules. It increases skill power and skill range, and at a max roll, it can replace the range module players have been using, saving an extra module slot.
No, I don't know about
It's especially efficient for characters with
like, if they would
3
raise
or
the cap,
more normal
it would be
AoE
nice.
type skills. Even Descendants with only like 2 of them, they will see almost no difference in skill power increase. So I think in some cases it can replace Power Beyond. So it also looks like it will go well with Bunny's Electric Condense.
With Bunny,
And
yeah.
moving on,
But with
we
Luna, she doesn't
another
have cooldown, and
boost
gap in
path
time actually
coming as
has
well.
quite
The
huge
boost
effect.
path from the
More than
past
30% skill
February
power, I
is
think.
returning with similar features. So this boost path starts after the June 18th update through August 19th. If you have any friends who want to try the first Descendant out for the first time,
Yeah, they did.
please
They
tell
got
them
spooked by
this
the naked
summer
ass
is
when
gonna
they
be a
teleported
great
into the
opportunity.
Algan first time, so...
Yeah, the next topic regarding the QOL improvements for this month, and I think a lot of Descendants will be curious about Valby. So let me start with the additional
We'll be
improvements
getting
planned for her.
another tweak.
There are several fixes around her skill number 3. So first, players can now use the grappling hook while using Valby's skill number 3, and for the Supply Moisture module skill 3. The issue where the bubble kept applying damage based on the stats from the moment the skill was cast has been fixed. And tied to that, the damage of bubble has been increased as well. We've also fixed the issue
People were,
where
like,
the
using
cooldown
snapshots
wasn't being applied when players
for those
did
skills.
certain actions like riding the hover bike or performing parkour when bubble was active. And also tied to that, the bubble's cooldown has been reduced from 60 seconds to 5 seconds. As for the Tidal Wave Transcendent module, the issue where the Dimension Arcane
5 seconds
modifier
without cooldown
wasn't
modules.
reflected in the skill tooltip has also
No
been
way.
fixed. So be sure to check Valby out after the patch.
Yeah, we will.
And next, we have improvements to high power rounds. When players pick up a high power magazine, the bullet recovery increases and max capacity increases from 50 to 75 rounds. So that's the same value as equipping the existing expand high power magazine module. So new Descendants get more out of high power rounds, and veteran players can utilize the extra module slot.
No, they will be using someone which having like
Exclude
infinite
from
bullets.
Select all option is added to Ancestors module dismantling. So let's players select modules that need to be dismantled more easily, and options such as excluding modules below a certain reroll count, excluding those containing one or two of a specific tier, and setting them by each Descendant group. So taking care of modules wasn't always easy, so this should make it much more convenient.
Yeah, good quality of life, you know,
And
for the
next,
sorting
the
stuff as well.
cinematic replay feature is finally being added, Records of the Past. So cinematics that you could previously only watch in quests or specific fields can now all be viewed in Albion. We gathered the arcade traces scattered across various regions right into Albion so that players can look back on their past journey in chronological order. Let me have a sip of water. Yeah, so next,
Yeah, good idea.
improvements to
Hydration.
HQ orders quests. A special order status UI is being added. So players can preview the current schedule along with the next two schedules, including quests and rewards. You know, players can check it at Eckert's HQ
The first one and the
special
third one.
orders. And when a special order
repeat.
changes, a notification effect appears on Eckert's NPC icon, so that players can't miss the available orders. And the quest accept cancel button is now a physical button, so it will fix the confusion of not knowing whether you have already accepted it. Then we have a fix for
There's too much
the
clicking on
5
the hacker,
chest attachment
in my
players
opinion.
could get as
Could be
story
much simpler.
rewards. Attachments like the old teddy bear and old wounds are all changed from exclusive to common items, so other Descendants can use them for customization as well. And drop rates for modules have been increased as well, so there were a lot of comments saying that farming for new modules like Inez's new module was hard to get. And yeah,
It's not hard to get, it was just boring, you know, to run like the same dungeon like 30 times.
Check the patch notes for more detailed
Like
information.
playing for 2 weeks and you're
And
not
also,
getting access to
adjustments
the
are being
new
made to
build.
bounty operation rewards. First, a rare alignment device is added as an exclusive reward for bounty operations, and players can get an ultimate alignment device at a low rate. As for the Vulgus bio data
The donut.
chip, it's going to be removed from the base
Good, I
rewards
guess.
of Axion infiltration support, and a separate reward is being given to replace it. So while in Onslaught mode, the Vulgus bio data chip drop rate is going to be raised evenly across stages 1 to 3. And also, as hinted in the last dev live, as you know, transcendent weapons are coming in the future, ultimate weapon
Every
growth
weapon
is
will
being
be.
improved as well. So
I don't know about that.
players can
Have
get
to see it.
more high-tier weapon cores from Void Erosion Purge, and the penalty for dying in VEP is going to be eased, and the required gold needed to craft cores is going to be reduced as well. So if you
What are the chances that with the Transcendence weapon release, like the year and like and a half or whatever, like them balancing the weapons will not be in the way? Because I have a feeling as soon as we get like Transcendence weapon, like maybe except stat sticks, which are giving like the skill power when you're using specific skill type, like every other weapon, chances are, you know, will be kind of useless, no?
still need to, you know,
High
tune
chance
your
for
ultimate
that.
weapons, this is a good chance to set up your cores. There's also a change to the MP recovery mechanic. So a base MP effect per Descendant is being added, and the recovery condition improves from 3.5 seconds to 1 second in combat. Lots of QOL updates are planned
So
for
the MP
next
recovery will be
update,
now
so please look forward to the June 18th
regenerating each
patch.
second in combat.
All right.
Alright.
Move on to
Our
skins.
like
Skins
balancing,
coming on
you know,
June 18th are the
profit.
Evangelion
Yo,
collaboration
that
skins
Keelan
I
skin.
showed earlier, and a premium skin for Keelan. And you can see on the left part,
Sheesh.
yeah, it definitely
Definitely
brings
not
a certain
inspired by the
character to
blade.
my mind. And also on July 2nd,
What
the
else have they
swimsuit
shown?
skins.
Well, I will not like repeat all the 40 minutes. But, you know, maybe I will make a video with the summary. Maybe. I'm not sure. Each time I make like those patch notes summaries, it's probably kind of like not that popular. Question, can you tell who is Haley or Luna? Haley top left and Luna bottom right, second from the right. Don't ask how I know. I don't know. It's just random. Did they show summer? Yeah, here. It's like the Killen's bikini suit. So yeah. Volby? Where is Volby? Top row, the third from the right, I think? Maybe. I'm not gonna, you know,
So many
spend too much time on
Descendants
that.
have been waiting for will be released. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
can I
see
tell? It's
on
just
the
stupid.
image over
No.
there, and
Like, you know, some
that's
people
how they
don't care
look.
about it, so that's fine.
You know, I'll be buying the bundle, of course, but
No, you will
I'm
be getting that
especially
bundle
happy
for
with
free,
Guinness.
Jason. Don't
It
you
really
gaslight.
came out quite well. So, July 2nd. You know, that also happens to be the day
so
of the second
summer
anniversary
skins are not in this
broadcast,
Thursday.
and the swimsuit skins release on that day as well. So yeah, we got a lot coming.
Damn, that
Please
skin
look
for the
forward to it.
Killen is fire.
On top of that, Valve's
Sheesh, I need to sell some
mascot
Ancestor modules.
skin and Freyna's medical support skin are also being added. Well, players can get these through events, which is the next topic I will be sharing.
Yep.
Events.
Dude will get that for free.
All right, the first event runs alongside the Evangelion collaboration. It runs from June 18th to July
An emergency
29th.
SC.
By completing
Looks
various
cool, I
missions
guess.
and earning nerve tokens, players can exchange them for all sorts of Evangelion collaboration rewards. Penpen's name card and chest attachment, emotes,
What the
photo
heck is
frames,
Penpen?
stickers for Rei, Marie, and Asuka, along with makeup and much more rewards are ready, so please do participate. Next event is the Ultimate Weapon Upgrade Mission event.
More goodies.
It should be useful for Descendants who are starting the game through the boost
Oh, come
path,
on.
or for other players who still need to enhance their ultimate weapons.
There is a
this
boost
event
path already for
runs
the new
from
players.
June 18th to
Yeah,
July
OG
14th.
players also require
Players
some
can
love.
earn extra materials and gold at
Some
each
penguin,
step by
the Penpen.
utilizing weapon cores. Check Eckert for new orders each week to grow your ultimate weapons. Next up is the World Ocean Day with Valby login event.
World Ocean
Login
Day.
event
Holy
running
moly.
June 18th to July 22nd, celebrating Sea Day arriving in Albion. Key rewards include
I wonder if
Freyna's
there will be a
medical
pool
support
this
skin
time in
on day
Albion.
14,
That's
and
probably the main
Valby's
question.
C-Day mascot skin
Will we get
on
skin
day
already?
28. They're the skins
I
shown
know.
on the screen, and I think they are looking great.
I'm
On top
not
of
a
that,
Volby
there are
player, so I'm
various
not
growth
tracking
items
those.
like Daya's Ancestors Module Selection Box, Ultimate Alignment Devices, Superheated Materials, and much more. So please do log in to earn all the rewards. And next up is the Descendants Weekend event. Running through the weekends from June 18th to July 1st,
Arcade
players
tuning
can earn
boost.
special boost effects through various content.
I
Players can
have
get a
actually
20%
finally to
boost
finish my
Descendant
Descendants
XP,
arcade tuning.
weapon proficiency, and unique artifactor in infiltration operations and the Sigma sector. Plus,
So, like, I'm so sure the skin is just the same as one as of now. No idea. I'm not, you know, playing Volby that much to know, like, the skins for her. Guess I'm tripping. Maybe. We also have 5 minutes until the
a
Wall
20%
Crusher.
bonus to gold and Kuiper shards earned in special operations and breach tracking dungeons. So be sure to participate in that as well. And next, this is also a familiar event, Accelerate Research. It also runs from June 18th to July 1st. On weekdays, players can get a 50% acceleration, and on weekends, 100%. So players can complete various research acceleration content to reduce their research time. It'll pair really well with that Descendants weekend buff, so be sure to check that out.
Korea is actually getting those time
Next
zones on
event
4
is
p.m.
Back to
instead of midnight.
Albion, and as the name suggests, it is an event for returning players. A returning player is defined as someone whose last login was over 30 days ago, and who logs in after 0000 PDT on June 12th, 2026. So
So basically he
runs from
says, guys,
June
don't play the
18th
game until
to
like 2
August
days
19th,
later.
And players can earn rewards through activities like completing Sigma Sector missions or breach tracking. If you have friends who stepped away from TFD,
Yes, I have
would be
friends
great if
who
you could,
actually will not be
tell them
playing
right now,
with
right
so
before
many
season
naked
4,
asses running
it is the
around.
perfect time to come back
Just,
to
you know,
TFD. Yeah, so that's it for
just
the
a little
in-game
bit
event.
priority.
Next, let me give everyone a sneak preview of the 2nd anniversary event, which I'm sure many of you are curious about.
Yes, please.
The 2nd anniversary Descendant Fest can be watched on our official YouTube channel at 5 p.m. PDT on July 1st. Producer Bumjun Lee, director Min-seok Ju, and I will all be appearing. We've got the roadmap for the second half of
They will be appearing in the game,
intro to
in the
season 4
movie,
content,
in the cartoon,
second
I mean.
anniversary story trailer, and much more. After the content intro, in part 2, we'll spend time talking about the game with our creators. We'll soon share more details through a post, and we'll receive opinions from the community as well. Since this is
No,
an
they will not.
anniversary event, it
The
may
chat
run
is
fairly
cooked
long,
usually on those live
this time
streams.
we've moved the broadcast time to be a bit earlier than our usual live time. Please look forward to our Descendant Fest for our 2nd anniversary. All right, so that marks
So they
the
teased
end of
there will be
our
animated
dev note
series
for June. Please
for the
look forward
TFD?
to the June
Jeez.
18th update, and I'll see everyone again in about 2 weeks at the Descendant Fest with our producer and director. Thank you.
Thank you. Right. I will be honest, since the last major update, we got quite fast, you know, like quite fast month. Let me check. TFD updates. I want to check when the last update was. No, wait, it's already 1 month past, no? Update. Oh, come on, that UI. So, what was the patch? Is it like 29? No. Was it 30? So it's like in the middle, right? No, it's not this one. No? Ah, it's the B one. This one probably. This also not. Yeah, almost 1 month passed since the last update. Sheesh. Like it feels like this update was like 2 weeks ago or something. Right. So, that out of the way, I'm totally looking for the new weapon. I hope it will not, you know, be the one which you complete and then we'll just bench it. And Keelan's skin looks really good. Though I'm not complaining about my current one, and this one. But still, we all know where like they're taking inspiration, you know, from for the new skin. So yeah, we'll see. So, where is the music? Give me the music back. Quality of life was also huge. Like some of them obviously are not that impressive, but overall, like the amount of the quality of life which we are getting, that's actually quite nice. You know, that I think is more important than like the some balancing stuff, especially since we're getting transcendence weapons, you know, down the road. Yeah, ultimate weapons likely will be benched, and all the like effort which, you know, was like they took like for 1 year or something. Yeah, it's kind of under question for now. So yeah, we'll see. Instead they could, you know, like balance the content around those like existing weapons. But yeah, they decided not to address the like elephant in the room, which were like top 3 characters, which were like doing questionable stuff. And instead, you know, they took so much time to balance this thing in around those characters instead of like the content. But oh well, it is what it is. But I'm looking forward for the like season 4, like anniversary event and season 4. That would be, you know, That would be nice. I'm out of charges. Right, ancestor modules? Nope. Not gonna happen. Also this guy who's, you know, like super sad now, like this guy. I think they should actually update him as well. Because this thing is kind of getting a little bit destroyed. But yeah. Like those 10 seconds or less wall crushers are like not really fun in my opinion. Like it's a raid boss, right? They even made a like double amount of players for an instance to defeat that boss. But you can take like two players, like, and they will kill that dude in like 20 seconds. So yeah. So let me get temporary unavailable. The community manager, Jason, was also experiencing that temporary unavailable stupid glitch. They really need to fix that. It's like super infuriating sometimes when you want quickly to change something. And because the game in the background like thinks about something, I don't know, calculating some crap, you're just seeing that temporary unavailable. See, yeah, that kind of sucks. Oh, they actually removed the guide. The guide was here, you know, already giving the new quest, like the assault on Albion. So yeah, they actually removed it. Okay. Cheeky. I'm pretty sure the quests are already, you know, completed. They are waiting for the season 4. Let me check events. Let's go Void Vessel, I guess, or 400. What do we have in 400? Oh, this one? This one is good. This one is actually, I think, the most common one, right? Like in the rotation of invasions. So yeah. And the trigger modules, right? I'm not probably fan of the last 6 or 8 trigger modules. They're kind of trying to shift the focus for the trigger modules to be not available by the skill tag, but mostly shifting to like some unique Descendant build. It's kind of, I don't know about it, you know? I think they should like make it like more universal, you know? So yeah. We also need the vehicles in the 400 dungeon. Actually, not just 400 dungeons, but how's it called? Like overall infiltrations. And the first Void Vessel, like I see no issues, you know, by adding vehicles. I think I missed maybe mob. We'll see if I'll have to go back. Ah, come on, those guys shooting like icicles. They're interrupting your skill actually. You waste your cooldown and you will not have the skill. That's not cool, boys. I think it's too high now. Actually, it's not too high, but I guess it's just not enough range. The outer circle is actually not giving conductors, I think. They changed the shooting effects for those guys? I think so as well, but it was a long time ago. They're now shooting also icicles, which can lock you in place for like a couple seconds, which like can be annoying. And if you're in the middle of casting a skill, you will get a skill cooldown, but you will not get the skill effect. Which kinda sucks. Yo. How's it going? How's the day? Okay. Oh, lucky drop. Let's go. But yeah, we just watched dev notes, you know, for like most stuff which will be coming this Thursday. It's actually looking good. But to be honest, like maybe I had like super busy month or something, or like, bro. I think we had previous update like 2 weeks ago. So yeah, maybe that's a good stuff. And I still haven't completed Defiler. Actually I did once, but like the challenge one, I guess. Yeah, well, I'm probably like not enjoying Defiler like the most out of those bosses. And Tormentor maybe as well, I know. Like those two. In my opinion, like the mechanics and stuff, I know. But they also said they will be changing the Tormentor mechanic with some polarities and stuff. We'll see how it works. Looking for the 2nd July. They're also kind of cooking for the 18th, like, you know, June. Because we are getting this big update on the 18th of June first. And then anniversary update on the July. We'll see. We'll see. How do you think? The pool will be coming back or not? Like, I personally don't really care, but like lots of people are asking for it, so we might as well, you know, do that. Positive, negative polarity, yep. But let's be real, the boss will be dying in like 10 seconds anyway, so whatever. The only thing which, you know, will probably matter is like the challenge mode. And the challenge mode, people will just do it once and forget about it, probably. So yeah. Actually, leaderboard chasers will be doing that, like, non-stop, but for the usual guys, yeah, so it will be like... Yeah, it will be like, just get the rewards and just do the normal one. What is your favorite thing about this next update? Have you seen the killing skin? Holy crap. That's actually a cool looking one. Okay, how much I did? Got too late for that. Let's roll it 2, right? 2 out of 4. Also, Bunny's getting some like Chuck Norris thing, you know, kicking like Volgos in the nuts. Yeah, I will be quite intrigued, you know, to see like 7 bunnies, 8 bunnies on the Volcrushal kicking in the ass or something. That will be funny. Should for this episode, they made the skins a little cooler. The skins for the stock and changeables are cool, the rest are okay. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Well, the main reason for me, it's not the skins. Skins are nice, I guess, to some extent, but... Guys, can I move? Thanks. No, please. No, yes, no. How can I lie? Skins are okay, but the fact that you have to farm like hundreds of times, literally the same boss, to get literally the same skin 20 times, okay, 10 times, 15 times, you know, like for one gender, but still, it's not rewarding in my opinion. It's just, you know, it's stretch of the gameplay time, that's it. I'm not like the fan of that, I guess. But yeah, that Stalker and the Stormhanger like skins were nice. But they broke actually, the Stormhanger skin, I think. Like now we're using, let's say, bunny skin, you know, for the sprint and stuff. It changes back to default color. If you had a paint on it, it's no longer keeping the paint. It kind of sucks. These are 5-7 rounds. That's like even less for me, I guess. Well, some fights are okay. I was doing the Stormhanger fights and Deathstalker fights. They're actually okay. But yeah, like, remember when they were dropping like 3 vouchers per run? Not 30 that like we're having now, but 3. And people were bragging how they're doing like 2,500 runs in couple weeks or something to get all the skins. Like, bruh. Like, it's like, nope. I'm not doing that. Literally the same skin. Literally the same skin. Some Kangaroo and the Stalker Abyss variant skins were cool. Yeah, skins were nice, and the fights were like also decent, but the Filer currently... Nah, I cannot do that. Even though, you know, I could use some like Ancestor modules or whatever, but maybe I will do the challenge run to get those vouchers and get some currency, but... Nah. Usually I was like having like this, not the schedule, but like usually on Mondays we were farming, you know, the Abyssal bosses for the vouchers. But yeah, with the Defiler, I'm actually amazed. Like, I only did Defiler once, and we already have the new boss. So yeah, that was kind of, you know, time went fast. Back-to-back streams? Yes. I didn't want to skip the dev notes. Okay, not notes, but live stream. No, vice versa. Not live stream, but dev notes. So yeah, we watched that previously. How's it going, Franz? 2 seconds, still working on it. I'm actually not casual, but I'm trying to, you know, to respect my time. Because I must admit, like running the same boss hundreds and hundreds of times to get the same literally skin for different character, that's... I don't think that's, you know, respectful for your time. Like, if the skins would be like different, fine. But, you know, the same stuff, literally the same stuff, I don't know about it. But they will probably not change that, right? I think like what would be fair is if the like one gender skin would cost like 300 vouchers, you get that, you unlock that skin for like Descendants, which have literally the same skin, so that's it. Like, that would be respect for the player's time. But, you know... So how many times you need to run, like, the filer to get, let's say, like, the one gender skin? How many like, chicks we have or whatever? Like 15? So for each skin you need, like, 300 vouchers. What was it, like 30 or 20 dropping for a boss? I think it was 30, right? So yeah, 10 rounds per skin, which is not a lot, but when you have to do it like 15 times, so it's like 150 rounds to get like the same skin 15 times, I don't know about that. Not my cup of tea, probably. Could add Abyss-inspired vehicle skins and rewards would be cool. Yeah, why not? That would be actually nice. But also not in the same way, right? Like literally the same skin for every bike. Like if you get one skin for like the bikes, fine. If you get literally the same skin, I don't know what's the point of doing that. Also, big scam, in my opinion, personal opinion, that those skins are like, each time you get those skins for different characters and you paint them, the paint is not shared. You get literally the same skin, but the paint is actually always, you know, like separate. You need to like the purchase paint separately if you don't have the one from ETA. So yeah, it's kind of also like a little bit, you know, inconvenient, so to say. So yeah, I would say like the fair stuff would be just to make those like abyssal skins once per gender. That's it. So yeah. Okay, did I miss something? Yep, I think I missed something. They should add a counter that if one completes 15 abyss runs, he always receives Nah, I think vouchers are fine as long as you don't need to do the same thing for like 15 times or whatever to get literally the same thing. Like vouchers drops will not fix that. Also, like if you're running like 15 Abyss runs, there is high chance you will get that, you know, 100 voucher drop. So that's close enough. I would be even okay if they would remove the lucky drops. If they would have like one skin per gender, and you have to farm like whatever amount of, you know, like the boss requires for that one specific skin. Then farm the another if you need. That's it. Just for the skins, it should be like that, in my opinion. 1 minute warning. God, I'm so sad. Okay, let's finish this dungeon. Let's make a quick break. Guys, you're not helping with your icicle bullets. Little runs that are not good to analyze dog water. It's not bad. Why? Like getting 100 vouchers like each, like 10-15 runs, I think it's good. Some people not getting that even like in 30 runs probably. What you doing, Fraud? First time here? A joke. I also joke. Now you have it. Let's do a quick break so that ads will like, you know, will not be in the middle. We'll be right back. People, what series? Who is your team? They wanted to drop off after completing tutorial, teleporting to Albion and seeing like 5 naked asses in their screen, and like whatever mother girlfriend passing by would slap the shit out of them. That's the point where they would uninstall.
Round 2, fight!
Oh, that's a good timing. I wanted actually to comment that, you know, double G Debans fighting each other. And that's usually the genuine Deban is losing the fight. Story of my life. Okay, Miss Bowling. Kick that impostor's ass. Andrew is back. Welcome back. How's this going?
When the imposter is us.
When they're so slow. Guys, come on. Speed it up. What, TP? You have a good day? Final round.
Final round.
I actually rolled back my voice recognition, stuff. It's kind of better, I guess, but, still something, could be improved, I guess. Yo, half of my head disappears. Finished meeting. And it's probably not the last one, right? Okay, Miss Paul got her ass kicked as well. Andrew's cheater. As usual. So let's see. Who is joining with us? So, fundamentally balance. How that happened? It was already planned for a while. Aren't you, following the news, Andrew? Bonnie will be kicking your nuts off, with the new kick animation. I will be quite, quite delighted to see like Wall Crusher getting his balls kicked. So yeah, we'll see. As always, bricks up playing this, so I stopped. What? How do you brick it up? Like the builds? Okay, let's get rolling. And to finish, the daily stuff. Actually, we should get into weekly stuff as well. What you thinking about? You know what's like scary for the new players? The first time they get into Albion and the world chat. Bonus points, Unreal Engine performance. I'm not implying anything about the world chat, but it's getting weird again. Yo, that was super quick. Player animation on the first blade. I would ask for details, but probably it's not something to be shared publicly, right? So the blue bones and ball animation. Well, it's not the worst thing you would see. Let's say, some people going as far as, making interactions with each other and not just with each other, with the dogs as well, So yeah, normal player who is looking for a looter shooter game to play and sees that crap. Especially, people using those like naked paints. They'll just say, fuck that game. Let's get creative with how they use. Yup. And this default skin looks so good. Not bad. I was actually using the one like painted in the similar colors from the Mass Effect. If you know the character Miranda Lawson, she has like the similar suit and like she has like the white parts. So yeah, I painted it that like that, and was using it for a while. Actually, maybe I should change it back. Let's see. Let's see if I have still memory, you know, like which one goes there. This one. I think I was using this one. Actually, it rolled back because quality of life. Thank you. You have to go back. Then you have to go back again. You have to click that. Actually, no. Wait a second. I didn't bring this one. What are we using? The usual one. Whatever, let's pick random. Look at the rising bunch of new bikinis. Funny how there is a kill staring at all of them in the news. In the news? What news? But yeah, the killing skin is fire. Like, obviously we know it is, you know, got inspired from. But imagine if they would give proper, you know, quality update for the killing and they would introduce this skin. It would not make much less, you know, money than the bikini skins for sure. Dev news. Dev knows. Yes, yes. That looks like Dolly, ally with the black. From which game? Or like you mean Tally from the Mass Effect as well? One thing about the Evangelion collab skins, for me Bayonetta collab skins was dope. I actually didn't acquire any collab skins because like from those like anime and games I was not playing or watching them, so I'm quite neutral about those skins. But I can see, you know, like people which are fans like of those like anime stuff, yeah, like why not? Like some people are saying like the upcoming collab is a little bit basic, you know, compared to like what we had before. But, you know, they know better probably. Hey Zombie, yo. How's it going? Mass Effect, she was purple mask ally. But she was having the, like usually also like white suit, no? At least how I remember that. Though it may be like different in Mass Effect 1 and the Mass Effect 2. Okay. Let's do some dungeons. Onslaught mode. Public operation. Getting ready to work. Have a productive day. Eraser rebalance? No way. Dongle is going to destroy Wall Crusher in 10 seconds. You're saying Eraser is a single target weapon? Everything is a single target weapon for you, Andrew? I'm actually quite surprised that I finally, you know, doing some updates for like the mobbing on the weapons. Because like each and every update we were getting before, like almost none of them, you know, having proper AoE. Like it was mostly for the bossing. Guys, peace out. Like they're blocking too much. Single target weapon. Not anymore. Even if it was before. But I don't think it will be a glaive weapon, to be honest, you know? I have a feeling Kyujin will be having some nice, like, interaction with it. Maybe. But obviously I'm not looking to, say, like, from the min-maxing point of perspective. Because I don't really care about that. I care about, like, the good rotation, the fun stuff to use. You know, not some flying trick which like transforms literally every weapon to like the voluminous one. So yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Every weapon is, you know, can be used by one single descendant is probably like I don't want to say boring, but like it's like mainstream. You know? Like when I was making my like Excel spreadsheet, I went like through each and every Transcendence module and the skill of the Descendants. Like, and I actually noticed, you know, quite a bunch of combinations what could be made. You know, would be nice to like try some of them. And fun fact, the only Descendant which I haven't found, you know, like any weapon interaction Maybe you can guess that. So each and every Descendant which we are currently having, at some point or some Transcendence module is having some sort of like weapon buff or melee buff. Guess one Descendant which actually doesn't have anything for the weapons. Literally zero. Hmm. 52 million on the sack. So, no guesses? Bunny. Bunny had literally zero weapon interactions. Every other Descendant have now. But with the next update she will get something. So, so like one of the Transcendence module which she has now will be having like the third skill. Transform it, you know, into such stuff, and you're shooting enemies, you're getting those like AoE effects. Okay, good flick. Did I miss that? No way. Okay, let's see. Do it until the Ball Crusher. Do you think they'll tease Raven on the 2nd July? Yes. It will be anniversary dev live stream, so you know, they might as well like make more hype around it. Like from the like initial concept which we got, which attribute do you think she will be using? Unless it was already teased. Because I already seen some like messages in the world chat or whatever, like people expecting her like to be electric or whatever. But I think it will be non-attribute, no?
Multiple Volga signals detected in operations.
Like maybe some
Proceed
witch
with caution.
stuff. But we'll see. We'll see. This is like one of the first Descendants in a while, you know, which we haven't like had like any concept arts, which already reveals like most of the skin. So maybe they actually, you know, will be cooking something tactical.
Security disarmed.
From
Descendant
interaction with the content
completed
creators,
flight.
are you joining them by 2nd July live? Will they actually be joining live? I know that some popular content creators are getting like the questionnaire or something, which they can like ask the community, you know, like what questions to ask like for the dev live stream. Because let's be real, on YouTube, like when they're doing live stream and like the chat is going full degen mode, yeah, they already tried, you know, to answer questions from that chat. I don't think they will be doing it again. But yeah, I'm not getting those questionnaires, so probably they know, you know, my position about, you know, some their like prioritization.
Multiple Volga signals
I know.
detected in the operation zone.
Maybe I'm talking too much about the Unreal Engine and stuff, about the new player experience. Maybe they disagree with that, so you know, I'm just in my own club.
We're detecting multiple Volga signals.
Also, I don't have any questions. I kinda already know what is happening. Gotta let them know the honest truth. Maybe that's something they don't want to hear about, you know? And that's fine, I guess. But in my humble opinion, Gunners will be the first ones to leave the ship, you know? When the things go south. And OG players will be saluting.
You need to use your hover bike from here on out.
Because the game is really good. The game is having so much potential to become like one of the best live service games.
Massive energy.
But they found like a shortcut, you know, to make profit, and they're like pushing and pushing more, you know, the line with that. They're trying to appeal like existing, you know, spenders, than caring about like the first impression of the new players. So yeah. So imagine you never heard about the game, you never like played the game. Imagine like that POV of the new player, which have actually no freaking idea. Like looks for the new game to play, looter shooter RPG, like, you know, sees like a good trailer, the original trailer, not the latest ones which we were having, you know, like hospital scenes, like shower scenes or whatever the crap. So they checked the usual, like the initial trailers, they're like, wow, amazing game, I want to try it. So the first thing they do, they go to Steam review. Busted. If they get through the Steam review, they download the game, they complete the tutorial, they see all the amazing stuff which, you know, the game is capable of. They teleport. Actually, I missed one raid boss. Unreal fucking Engine. Because if you don't have above recommended specs, like way above recommended specs, you're kinda not having a good time, you know, like having like performance, you know, unoptimized performance. So yeah, for those players who actually, you know, got a decent PC or like console, like professional PlayStation or whatever, okay, game runs fine, let's go. They download the game, they can complete the tutorial, they see how good game is, you know, like looter shooter, you know, like character, skills, building stuff, modules, nice, very nice. Lots of weapons, like variety in the building of characters. First thing they see in the teleporting Albion, intentionally camera lowered down when you teleport to Albion, and bunch of naked asses in your screen. And some of those asses are smart asses which are using the paints to mask like their skins or like the butt floss which they're having to match the skin, and literally naked asses. What is their first impression of the game? I will be honest, none of my friends actually are like, you know, like playing anymore because of the direction the game is actually taking. And if they're, you know, like, okay, they don't mind that, I guess. They're walking around the Albion and they see like people like fucking each other with emotes, or some people are actually using those emotes on dogs and typing like such bullshit in the chat, world chat, which is kinda like having annoying censorship for the usual words, but not hiding the words, which is complete degeneracy. So from the new player perspective, which actually, you know, looking for the new game to play, like chances to like to fail to like retain that player is close to zero, unless the new player is actually, you know, like likes all that stuff, which like, you know, not a small percentage, I guess. But damn, I really like the game, but bruh, the new player experience, nah, it ain't it, Chief, you know, it ain't it. Actually, we forgot one important thing. Did I got banned again after watching the dev level? There were not such, you know, like skins there, except, you know, bikini skins, but, you know, let me see if I got banned again. One sec. Let me check the dashboard. Just for the lols. Guys, take the care of that toilet. Surprisingly, Weird actually didn't get shadow ban. Level 25 start is good, but time passed. I don't, but I guess I just found good exciting interesting. It was just enough about the game, like glittering quays, but I don't enjoy games anymore like I used to before. I don't mind any of that stuff except like bullshittery in the world chat. Like it's fine. It's fine. As long as they are not focusing on that, you know? Like the marketing stuff, like allowing players, you know, to use the nude paint skins and stuff like that. Like you can have some, you know, like exciting skins, no issue with that, literally every game having that. Let's go. But they're pushing the line more and more. So, but like good example was Dia, right? Like look at this crap. Like, bruh. But like the good example was that default skin, literally default skin. They're trying to, you know, like make people excited for the new character, like the character with the fun build and stuff. But like what percentage of the new players will be actually excited to run around with naked ass without, you know, like a way to cover that? Lol. Like the hype was like huge for the character with such skill set, but like hype died in like 2 days, I think. So yeah. Hey Badra, yo, how's it going? 3 years that teleport and now been exclusive to players that didn't finish the initial campaign. Smart ass. Dude, that's the most bicycle workaround I ever heard. We need some sort of toggle, which actually will not be having those like skins and stuff visible by default for the new players. You know? Like, let the people enjoy what they enjoy, no one against that. But like, have some sort of, you know, like, the game setting or whatever, which will be actually having like, Descendants, you know, like, appeared in like with the default skin. Like, instead of bikinis and stuff. So yeah. Bonus points if they will fix optimization. But I think that will never happen. The buffalo skin is not far. Yeah, the one which we were having at the beginning. Dude, is it Mr. AFK? Mr. AFK is already browsing my build, I think. Yeah, alright, I don't mind that. What about you, Badra? All good? The default skin could have been better, for sure. It's okay, some say to your... What is the system? The system. What's the system? But yeah, I'm done ranting. Maybe not. And that's probably why I'm not getting any, you know, interactions from the, like, dev and stuff. Though I'm official Nexon creator, at least, you know, I have the access to the dashboard and the Discord roles or whatever. But I've never had, you know, anyone from the devs reaching out. Your scrim? You mean stream? Stream is okay, I guess. Not bad, at least. But yeah, it would be nice to have some sort of toggle, you know, for like spicy stuff in the game. you know, like which is disabled by default. Well, enabled by default, I guess. So like the new players would see like the game we've seen at the beginning, like the Descendants, you know, like in like the proper immersive like outfits and stuff. So they will have at least first impression, you know, good first impression. But the focus probably on marketing team, like whoever they hired for the marketing team, is like saying to the devs, hey guys, let's show more naked asses so people get horny and buy like more skins. Good deal. Yeah, I don't think it works like that. But maybe I'm wrong, who knows? I'm just, you know, telling from experience and like experience of my friends. So yeah, because we played this game like from the beginning, at least, you know, like most of us, and we know that the game is good. The game is good, it's having lots of potential, but, you know, they just, you know, like found a shortcut to make like a profit and they're abusing it as much as possible. Which is, I guess, understandable, but you can do similar with the proper stuff, you know? Like, no issues with that. If all Descendants would be like nicely balanced with each other, you know, like you can even make the like the male skins, good male skins, and they would sell like the same way. So yeah, the infinite money glitch in the game. It's not infinite. As soon as they will stop, like, you know, no, not stop, but like as soon as they will not have any more unique ideas, and they will be pushing the similar like bikinis and stuff like every time. Like those guys will be first to leave the game, and like the main like player base is the ones that are actually, you know, enjoying the main core of the gameplay. So yeah, because like for now majority of stuff which is here is entertainment, right? And that entertainment is currently focused in the stuff which is not the game itself. When it begins to look unique anymore. I didn't pay too much, you know, into details for that. Because, you know, I probably would enjoy killing skin much more. Making skin inspired from ancient Chinese, Japanese, Korean dresses. I think I actually already did that. And it was one of the skins which I actually, like, you know, I guess I kinda liked, but probably because I'm comparing that to usual, you know, naked stuff which we were getting, so yeah. So we finished with the boss. I was drinking something. The Wall Crusher in 10 minutes. But yeah, I also was thinking, you know, maybe it's like, you know, like such niche opinion. It's like not enough people speaking about it. So yeah, people don't care about the game that much as, you know, dressing the characters. Which is fine, I guess. We have a launch. Maybe. But even devs kinda admitted the launch was, you know, kinda waste of dev time. What about you guys? Is everything I said, you know, kinda makes a little bit sense, or... Double... You played the wrong game. You got 200 shards. Don't forget launch existed. Well, probably the people, you know, people only going for launch for some, you know, emote interactions, yes. But for me, I'm getting into the launch only then, like, to get, like those collectible coins stuff.
Initiating the underwater base search.
But you can do that outside of the lounge. That's what I'm doing. There is robots like under the doors.
Utilize them.
On the left of the doors, you can actually spend those coins as well. Like, last time I got to the launch when we got the new skin for the bike. That's, you know, that's my probably last visit. So I put that bike, that skin of the bike, to the like the pedestal, with like all the bikes which I have. But yeah, that's it.
Security disarmed.
That's probably the main key point, right? Like if you could have like maybe workbenches, like they would move like workbenches into the lounge. You would have like some character, you know, customization, like stations or whatever, like to make your builds there. You would get like a quick access to the lab, you know. Lounge would be useful. But currently, there's nothing to do there. Except taking pictures of your Descendant lying on the bed and doing like the Bayonetta emote. That's it, in my opinion.
Multiple Volga signals detected. Operation
Multiple Volga signals. But yeah, I guess, you know, all that ranting,
detecting multiple Volga signals.
just because I like the game. Otherwise, I probably would not care. Games is a mess. Time to consider migration. Not yet, maybe, you know, like we have 2nd anniversary update and progression, the quest progression for the cattle. We already got a sneak peek, you know, because of the bug the quest last time.
Here on out.
That guide is already accepting quest for the invasion of Albia. That will be interesting. But after that, no idea.
Descendant.
In the next update, which we're getting for the newest dungeon, they will be also... They actually made an accent for the... How's it called? Like... Aemon General, one of the commanders, which actually only responding to Aemon. So they're already throwing the fish into the lake, you know, that Aemon will be... Might be, you know, our next evil guy. Though they kinda are late with that, because the first hint was like almost 2 years ago. When you finished the main campaign, Aemon was like behind the cattle. So yeah. Also, maybe one hint we also got. When we completed one of the quests, when like we were like extracting the data from one of the crashed ships, I think. Aemon got an encrypted message, and I think it was intentionally that Aemon lost that encryption message, you know, for us to get. So yeah. But we'll see. We'll see in the next dungeon. As for migration, what do you migrate to? Destiny is cooked. Dude, that's kind of sad. I'm kinda sad a little bit about Destiny. Of the bunch of crap, you know, the community experienced. They even tried, you know, like a really nice gathering. Like Destiny had almost 200,000 concurrent players on Steam with this update.
Sounds like I have nothing to worry
Impressive.
about.
Aemon scheming something behind Karel? Yep. Will be, you know, will be probably our next bad guy. But let's be real, Aemon is not as, you know, like charismatic and evil dude as the Karel. So, you know, there is no, like, bad guy charisma in Aemon. Nowhere to go, we're screwed. Well, we played a nice game today, but it's kinda too early to tell. But I already noticed, you know, some signature moves, you know, like operator, focus on that ass in the cinematic. That's so screwed. Like people are looking for the games to play, not like chase the like pixelated ass or something. So try word wins best. It's also looter shooter style, but it's ancient China with swords and martial arts. I would prefer guns, you know. I like looter shooters. I like RPGs for sure. But I am more, you know, into like shooting stuff. Though current character, obviously, you know, it was shooter build, but but still, the game already looks better than Diablo. Do you mean like the gameplay wise? I like the character building already, you know, but it's kinda a little bit lacking for time being. Like those gems are not that impactful. But we'll see. It's like the beta test, right? So, you know, it's kinda too early to tell. Like early, it's probably like the first non-beta test. No, non-alpha test, I mean. So it's, yeah, first like post-alpha test or something. I wish there would be some class which actually was having like the pistols, you know? Even like ancient pistols or whatever. That would be nice. I like the combo. I like the combos, I like the combo, but give me pistols. That would be cool. Maybe some like later classes they will do that. Wait a sec. Ah, I didn't have enough custom resources. Revolver? Nah, not revolver. For such timeline it would be probably weird to have a revolver. But like at least like the usual like old weapons, you know, old pistols. What? Some. You know the game, not Musket. Like Musket is probably too clunky. Because usually, you know, when I'm playing such games, like New World for example, right? The Musket was kinda good there, but like, it's kinda too slow. Like reloading each bullet is like, bruh, that's no, like something, you know, something with a good rotation and like pleasant to play. Like usual pistols are, you know, giving that vibe. If not the pistols, maybe like one-handed crossbows or something. So yeah, and I wanted to mention the game. Have you played the Grim Dawn game? It has really good gameplay with such vibe. And I think this game is actually also getting updates. Does it feel like multiplayer? Yeah, for sure. You're like the playing as the royal member of the king's heir, and you're just arriving from like some different country. Guys, look at me, I got myself couple of desert eagles, let's go. For you, my fellow guardsmen, AK-47 for each of you, let's go. Protect my castle. super immersive. EV equals to farm daily. Okay. I'm watching that guy. Let's see. Oh, someone left the mission. They noticed. What you gonna do? Da. Busted. Trying to play the game now. Okay. Let's see how it goes. Hello? What happened? The stream died or something? Hopefully not. Hello? Guys? You're trying, you know, to troll? I don't see any issues, at least on my end. Okay, which chat is trolling? How about other chats? Carnage, is it good? Any technical issues? Nah, you're kidding me. I have to go and check myself. Kinda looks okay on my screen. Oh, good? Guys are trolling me. I don't like being trolled about technical issues because it's most important, you know, thing on the stream. Not even me. Like, you know, viewer experience is the most important one. Guys, do we troll a little bit? Initial intruder elimination. Okay. Sharon is not that useless. Maybe like she has bossing build or something. But skipping like that was sus. So let's stick around. Just confused by the follow question mark here. Explain yourself. TFDX War Thunder. What the fuck? What you would be collabing? Like tanks or something? Okay, maybe he overworked himself today. What the heck is that wall of text? GG. Boom. Lucky drop. And what was that? Breathing organic matter. Yeah, I totally need that. Should I wait until, you know, Sharon disappears? Oh, I got the Glay module. Nice. Okay. Let's see. I have feelings if the second versus is going to be Oasis Party 2. Oh, yeah, I was actually curious if they will add, you know, the pool like from the last time. Got 30 minutes of sleep and then go to sleep. No need to force yourself. It was nice talking to you. Bye, bro. Good night. Peace. Have a good night as well. It was nice, you know, to complain and having like similar opinions. But yeah, if we would speak about, you know, like the similar stuff, like Destiny is cooked. TFD is cooked. If it will be get cooked. Well, we're not saying anything. No. Hopefully not. But the only thing which remains is Warframe, I guess.
Proceed with caution.
Go sleep, dude. Yep. As a Destiny veteran, please let Destiny 2 to die. Don't do a collab. No way. Actually, that's quite a common opinion, right? People kinda got like used to, you know, to the idea that Destiny 2 will be like having a sunset or whatever. They actually would rather prefer to have Destiny 3 than, you know, having like a continuation of Destiny 2. Probably because of some, like, how much the content got removed. So yeah. Let's felt a while longer. Some real life responsibilities. Actually, I forgot about Wall Crusher.
Multiple Vulcans approaching from the front. Neutralize.
I was about to finish last dungeon and get to the Wall Crusher, but because of you guys trolling me, I totally forgot about it. Chat's fault. The idea was to remove the content. I don't know, probably like some smart-ass developer, you know. Guys, let's optimize the game. Remove the main campaign from the game. The first, second, third, fourth DLC goes away as well. Please remove all that from the game files. I'm a genius. Thank you. But there are a bunch of DLC refunds on Steam because of it. No, you cannot refund such old content. I'm pretty sure you cannot. But like the, you know, like the thing, you removed like completely, like, I don't know, like packages from the game, and you're having, like, you know, like, how do you even call that? Shameless approach to ask for people to pay for the new DLCs again and again, and you're just like forcing them to have some sort of FOMO that that content will be removed in a while. So you better buy it and complete it. That's completely messed up. That's super stupid.
Descendant. Massive energy.
Though at some point I think they kind of stopped doing that, no? When they got like huge community backslash. Because I was not playing like the last years of the Destiny. But I also have seen some opinions about the Destiny that like lots of people like blame the publishers at first, like Activision, Sony, like all those corporative suits, you know, doing some like profit-based decisions. But someone actually, you know, had opinion, like valid opinion, I guess, even like verified that, you know, like the Bungie own executives like were ruining the game. So yeah. But yeah, so like the last update was on June 9th, right? They actually probably having the last update for the game. They probably will be having some minor patches to fix the bugs, but like at some point it will be just play the game and don't expect anything new. So yeah. Like the current deal in this team they're having to have like 25 euros or whatever to get all the DLCs or whatever. I would totally get that, even if it got announced like, you know, to be in maintenance mode. But like, bruh, like almost half of those DLCs are just like you pay for some items and like the story content, the raids, like the stuff got removed from the game. Like why the fuck would I do that? Nah, screw that. So you're like, even if you're a new player, you're just starting the game and you have no freaking idea like where is the start of the game. The main campaign got removed, some like DLCs campaigns got removed, the raiders got removed. So you're just playing for the access to loot some of the DLC exclusive items and get the access to latest quests, which you probably will be like out of context. You know, like since like all stuff got removed. At least that's how I see the things. If you guys that are like Destiny players here, fix me if I'm, you know, talking some garbage. But yeah, I would totally complete like the whole like quest chain. Like literally from the beginning till the end. Like for that price, you know? Like 25 euros for so many DLCs, like all the stuff. Would totally get that, no questions asked. But like half of the stuff you get now, it's just removed content. That's kind of stupid. So I guess no one was really into Destiny 2, right? Because I have a feeling, you know, maybe like the theories which I've seen, maybe that's not like 100% of info. Because people tend to over-exaggerate, you know? PlayStation 2 was a very good DVD player for a good price, that's what made it successful. Actually, I didn't have PlayStation 2. I guess that was just a DVD player. And the third one's probably a Blu-ray player, right? Come on, that was not a crit. Are you kidding me? Do we have even like people, you know, damaging the boss or not? Let me actually waste it. I want to see the HP bar on the boss. Yeah. As I expected. Oops. Oops, not enough custom resource. Back of the lurking mode. Welcome back. Yeah, I don't have custom resource. Let's resort to the second skill. But on this phase, the boss is kind of like 3 times less HP than usual, so... Anyway. I got the trigger module selection box. At some point, I think I actually need to spend those boxes. We were just, you know, complaining about Destiny this time. Okay, not complaining, but like I was sharing some opinions. What it, you know, could be. Five minutes warning, god damn. Those things again. Quest got updated. So we had to kill 5 elites and now it actually got additional objectives. Okay, elites are the boss. I think it will be a boss. Yep. Not those elites. Where did he go? Okay, did we get the shield? What you put this thing around? There is no dispensers here.
Put this. Put this.
For those who played TF2, knows the meme. For those who did not, my condolences. Guys, we're going to Onslaught today or not? Also, like, some quality of life changes incoming for the Onslaught, which is, you know, some of them are, like, quite needed. The main thing which I hope they will actually fix with the new perks for the Onslaught. But, you know, you will get the skill Descendant stuck with the melee, like, or firearm perks, which kind of suck. So yeah, they will be adding, like, 3 new perks. Hopefully, you know, those will be, like, for the skills. Andrew, you there? You Pepega. Meeting Pepega. The Descendant you're using, it's Ines. Ines. But my main one is Killen and Glay with the Blood and Iron build. I'm on? No, you're Pepega. On would be like quite difficult name, no? But it most anticipated 2026 games except for GTA. GTA is not my anticipated game because I'm PC player. So I'm not anticipating that until, you know, until they announce the PC release. But good question actually. The first Descendant 2. But yeah, I wouldn't say like I'm hyped for some specific game. What about you, Frogs? Like, I would say I was interested in God of War a little bit. But people, you know, like who actually knows about God of War and like all the specifics, they say that it's not as impressive as it probably could be. But at the same time, you know, still. Yeah, quick break. We'll be having ads. Get Mr. Pepega. Follow the path of the Pepega. Nah, don't play Uno cards on me. Actually, maybe I am. Just maybe. I'm currently waiting for my account to get deleted, so I'm gonna go the Glade. Let's get I think that's her name. Glade? Okay, get Glade. Why are you deleting your account then? Hey Cyril, yo, how's it going? Persona 4 remake for me. Yo, that's something, you know, haven't heard in a while. The newer God of War that feel as impactful as the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 ones. That's nostalgia speaking, I think. Maybe. Quick break, guys. Be right back. Get some water, and then we go on slot. I don't know. It's your money. You got to track yourself. Nah, I think not, though. Oh. Wait, what?
Round 1. Fight!
Hello? What the fuck?
Final round. Fight!
Andrew's cheating again. I'll let you know. Get rid of misspelling. But only this time. Right. Andrew's here. Where is Fear? Here you had like 5 minutes to enjoy. I took over a year break, and when I came back, everything was overwhelming. I decided to start over. Well, I would suggest not to do that, but you know, it's up to you. If you need like any like questions answered, you know, I would help. You're passed out probably. I'll be on in 15 minutes. My bad, no worries. Then I will take Andrew into the dungeons. In dungeon prison. Yes, yes. Okay, let me change the helmet. It looks like some tractor helmet. What is the, like the nod? Like deadly nod. There are no laws against the Pokemon and the Batman. Not false, I guess. Let's go, boys. How many we need? 7 dungeon runs. And Andrew is looking for, you know, some ASMR, I see. Yeah, we're actually going super quick. Maybe we'll get, you know, those 7 runs done in like 15 minutes. Nah, probably not, but like 20 maybe. Establish deadlock in TF2. If you're asking my opinion, I would say probably deadlock. Only if only those games are on the table. But neither. Neither. Nintendo lost the lawsuit against the Pole World. Nah, there were some changes Pole World actually made. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about it. With the coffin full launch. Right, everyone who wants to play already played the game. I don't think it will be much of a difference, no? Can I hit both of them? Yes. Maybe so I think it will be great by the time it's released anyway. I mean, Valve knows what they're doing, I guess, and they have huge experience with Dota, so... From the time, you know, passing, obviously it will get better and better. Probably. Maybe. Maybe not. What external components do you run with this build? The Hunter set and Plague set. Like 2 pieces each. It's same as TF2 Stockholm Syndrome for you. My condolences. Actually, I think maybe I have Stockholm Syndrome with this game. Because, you know, I'm like trying to, you know, point out the facts which could, you know, make the new player experience better. But maybe that makes me, you know, sounding like I don't like the game, but I'm actually doing that because I like the game. You know? They want to have like the new players, but they're not doing anything to have that. So yeah. They're not like adjusting the reasons why the new players are not, you know, like coming to this game. Ooh. Okay, last one. I wanted to say right side, but oh well. Okay, Mr. Pincer with his crap immunity. Sometimes he has kill immunity, sometimes he doesn't. Drifting. Did I miss that? I think I missed that. Nah, that was crappy drift. Also, props. Instead of those two, I can suggest TFD. Also, how's the Dune MMO is doing? It was so hyped at the beginning, but I think at this moment they kinda got forced to make like the single player version or something. I've seen some people, you know, talking about it. Like maybe it's because of the stop killing game movement or whatever, but like something is not looking good for like MMO part. Well, see, I don't like the sentence I have. You were having a Ness, Sharon. What else did you have? Yes, and Bunny mandatory. Bunny mandatory. Since when? Sure, she makes things, you know, to farm much easier. But I don't think she's mandatory. The fun is mandatory. That's the only mandatory thing. His mission was to unlock the bunny.
Underwater base search operation, Descendant.
You could be right.
Focus approaching from
Last time I completed that quest was like almost 2 years ago. So you need to craft her as part of like the main quest progression, right? For some reason I thought it's Thunder Cage, but actually maybe Thunder Cage as well. But yeah, it was like so long time ago. Holy crap! I wonder how long it would take, you know, now to get the new account from 0 to the max end game. Like now that you know everything.
Descendant, proceed inside.
Probably 2 weeks now. Or 1 if you play like non-stop.
Descendant, destroy the device up ahead.
Anyone else is waiting for the X-Men series, which will be coming out this summer. The cartoon. The continuation of the, you know, OG cartoons.
Neutralize them.
season 2 this time. I didn't expect, you know, to be hooked on that. Like last year I actually watched the first season. Kinda like art style got changed a little bit, you know, like some characters looking like not so immersed, but the story was good. I gotta get back into X-Men. I've been into the comics lately.
We're detecting multiple Vulcan
There's
signals.
probably like hundreds of variations, you know, like in parallels and multiverses or whatever, no? Or what ifs. But yeah, I prefer cartoon, I guess. That like the OG one from the 90s. But to be honest, I kind of forgot a little bit, you know, the original like, story like, from the first version. Though they called it from 90s, but I watched that crap like in
You need to use your
2000
hook from here
something.
on out.
Like it was 2010 even maybe. So they are writers, but most canon is based on the Claremont run. The dude who actually OG wrote X-Men.
Massive energy signal detected inside the laboratory. Be careful.
No, you be careful. Also, speaking of swords in the chat. Big swords best for tanks. Nah. Shadow is the best for everything probably now. After it got buffed. Well, actually Hypernova is good for blood and iron to collect 3 sources, which I'm using. But in the next update, the swords are no longer require ammo. Now that's impressive. They actually made it, you know, such change. Read the major stories like Days of the Future Past and Dark Phoenix.
Operation complete.
So those are based on the comics as well. Like literally like the same plot as in movies. I liked Dark Phoenix, though most people said the movie was kinda trash, but to be honest I kinda liked it, but mostly because I enjoy, you know, like the Magneto having, you know, like appearances, like the younger version. Dude is having like a really good actor. It's made adjustment for cinema, but they are based on the comics. I mean, like every probably Marvel movie based on the comics, but depends, you know, how much adjustments are made. In comics, then Cyclops. Like I'm fan of anti-heroes. I like Magneto, I like Punisher, I like Ghost Rider, you know. The dudes who are, you know, making bad dudes to experience the way they're doing the good for the good dudes. Yeah, something like that. It probably didn't make a lot of sense, but yeah, well. I know. Maybe that's, you know, one of the reasons why like I also started playing Paladin in the World of Warcraft. You know? Retribution. But yeah, one of the characters which I didn't like when they did in that like those X-Men series, Magneto. He looks weird. He looks weird. One of my favorite appearances. Oh damn it! I actually unlocked such nostalgia trip. Anyone played X-Men Rise of Apocalypse? The second one. Dude, cinematics there, like, were peak. And Magneto, like, looking there, you know, like, was probably the best version, like, I ever seen. In the movies, in the comics, in the, like, cartoons. Yeah. Actually, a bunch of characters there, like, were made, like, super nice. But, well, let me actually, you know, maybe launch that cinematic, which I'm talking about. You will see that. Dude, that was such nostalgia trip. Maybe I should play it at some point. That game is probably what unlocked, you know, my love for the RPG games. It's like Diablo-like game, but like with X-Men. That was actually peak. But I never played it, and it was the same era, I think. I actually haven't heard even about Nemesis. Is it also RPG or something? Oh, come on. More like Arena Fighter, Game Roaster, the Marvel fighting game. I like fighting games. Was pretty fun. Okay, let me, you know, try to find it. YouTube. Let's see. X-Men Rise of the Apocalypse 2? Cinematic? Maybe? Well, let's see. Looks like it's got filmed from like phone or something. 18 years ago, what the fuck? Is it this one? Oh, I think it is this one. 4K? It got upscaled or something? Okay, let's see. Music stuff. It kinda got upscaled, right? Or something. Obviously we'll not be watching the full thing. Yeah, it kinda looks pixelated.
Go. Amuse yourselves.
And the voice actor. I think the actual voice actor is still in the cartoons as well. We'll watch like the first mission cinematic, that's it.
Nice trick. What do you do for an encore?
Cyclops looking like super badass here as well.
Which way?
There.
Yeah, that's like probably one of my, okay, maybe even favorite game, you know, for the like, Marvel stuff. You could told me. No issues, thanks for the runs. Giga Chad was not back there. Yeah, like, what was the like original date? Like 20 years ago or even more. I don't know. But they made such quality of cinematics, holy crap. Professor. Okay, I think that's the finish for the like
Polaris. Polaris, she's been abducted.
Indeed, Charles. It appears we both have a grievance with Apocalypse.
Okay.
Sabretooth has just informed us that a citizen of
And now the game
Genosha
looks
has
like that.
escaped. Unfortunately, she's
Right. So. RIP. Yep. So I guess I'm gonna finish the like the weekly runs, and we'll get some Wall Crusher. Is it LR? Still looked cool. Like the cinematics were like super impressive. Like in my head, obviously I have them in my memory, you know, without. Though when I was a kid, I haven't finished this game. I was too pepega. I actually haven't finished that game. Maybe I should. Though I have a suspicion, maybe the game had like a bug or something which you couldn't progress. Because I have a little suspicious, you know, like unless you would get like some patch from the internet or whatever, you couldn't actually finish that? I'm not sure. And there were like some Easter egg characters. Dude, I loved when the games were making some Easter egg characters. So I think this X-Men game was having like Spider-Man or something, you know? Like as a unlockable character. And maybe someone else. So yeah, that's crazy. The Neo RPG I couldn't beat. Yeah, gaming skills, you know. We were not at peak back then. Oh, and one of the nice story about this as well, it's one of the first games where I actually got into like IT stuff, probably. You know, like I was like it's the like really first time when I was trying to, you know, play with a friend, like through co-op. It has co-op for up to 4 players, and I was trying to figure it out. What is LAN network? What is like you know, DCP/IP like stuff? You know, like to connect to the friend. We were downloading some like bunch of garbage software, you know, to connect our like PCs into same network, bruh. That was quite an adventure, and I still not sure actually we did that. I'm not sure if we succeeded. Because the game also supported, you know, to play from one keyboard. And we were actually doing that. But it was so clunky. Because back in the days, those keyboards were not supporting, you know, like having... how it's called? Like multiplicative, like button presses or whatever. So basically all the keyboards couldn't press like more than like 3 buttons or whatever. And each time we were controlling our characters, we were having like some sort of conflict. You know, like we couldn't move the characters at the same time together. Dude, that was scuff. That was actually scuff. But that was fun, I guess, nonetheless. So yeah, one was playing on numpad or whatever, and one was playing on the arrow key, so I don't know. Like it was super stupid. Who were playable heroes in this Marvel game? Lots of them. That was huge roster of characters. Actually, you got me intrigued. I need to check that. But the fact that you could actually unlock some like characters which are not related to X-Men, like by some secret interactions, they were making like literally different, you know, like characters which like most players would not even see because those were locked. Yeah, now you will not get such, you know, Easter egg treatment. At most you will get some reference and that's it. Maybe some like ARPG, you know, fun at most. But yeah, those games were made with passion. I think you could even play as Professor X if you like complete some like hard challenges or whatever. You do all the 20 dungeons around solo. Rest in peace. You missed the beginning, probably. But like it's not required, right? Like I need those ancestor modules to get min-maxed rolls for the glaive, compensate for those like stupid nerfs. Yeah. Who is chilling? Unknown chica is chilling. Can you guys make out in DMs? It's like, you know, such politeness. Okay, another one bites the dust.
Another one.
Okay. I guess. What? Yeah, I need to retrain that crap.
Another one.
No. Not gonna fall for that. Not this time. Another one.
Another one.
And another. Okay. The chain is broken. Guys, I don't have custom resource. I'm no longer a carry. Another one.
Another one.
I said it again. Another one bites the dust. Yeah, I wanted to have this one. Right. Let's check. I need to. X-Men race of the apocalypse. 2 characters. Marvel database. It even has like own page. Even Iron Man. Holy crap. Secret character. Iron Man, secret character. Deadpool. Secret character. X-Men Nate Grey. I never knew that. Cannonball. Cable. Oh yeah, Professor X, the secret character. So the usual ones are like Bishop, Colossus, Cyclops, Gambit, Iceman, Dark Phoenix, Nightcrawler, Rogue, Storm, Sunfire. I don't remember Sunfire. Wolverine, Juggernaut, Magneto, Scarlet Witch, Toad, Pyro, Sabertooth, supporting character. I'm not sure if it's you can play it. Console storyline. Other characters mentioned. I think you could play as a Forge. So maybe those are playable characters? No, I'm not sure. But yeah, those like for sure. But Deadpool? I remember Iron Man, but like I don't remember Deadpool. And it's also Boss as a secret character. Damn it. I got a nostalgia trip. I kinda wanted to play that. These lesser known characters, I think he's a clone of Cyclops. The X-Men? No. He's the son of the... Actually no, Cable is the son of the Cyclops and Jean Grey, right? Maybe he's clone of the son. That would make more sense, I think. Maybe. Is the science clone for Jean and Cyclops? Like both of them at the same time? Could come back? No, you're Andrew. You're not come back. We're going self-host GitLab. My condolences. Actually, it's not as bad. Like we were having Bitbucket. It was quite tricky to set up. You know, for like 200,000 people or something. Because I have to go back to work in 3 hours. Well, don't ruin yourself with such lack of sleep. It's okay, I thought something went south. Like the database breaking or something. But they just, you know, like distracting you from playing TFD by just informing that you will get GitLab. The own version of GitLab. Yeah, I remember we were hosting the Bitbucket thingy. Like, initial setup is easy, but dude, when you get into like multi-tenant crap, holy crap, it was such ass. Like, I would say good chunk of features, like for the Bitbucket authorization stuff, got implemented just because we were complaining a lot, you know, with the single sign-ons and like how permissions were granted like to each group and stuff. Whoa. I got stuck there. So yeah, maybe that was a sign, you know? Shut the fuck up! Don't speak about work. Happened that the free version going to expire, so we're gonna pay it. Well, you might as well migrate, you know, data on the trial version, just saying. Just saying. Like for the dev environment, we were resetting trials non-stop for this stuff. Doesn't seem to be as expensive, but either way. Well, corporative prices still, you know, charging like lots and lots of, you know, depending how much of users you're having. No point. Kind of stupid argument, in my humble opinion. There's always a point. Even though, as authority of lack of sleep, you know, I'm saying that. Come on, you wanna visit the last wall crusher with me? Or the last dungeon? I think like I need just one more after this one. So yeah, if you wish, you can join. No worries. And no worries, no worries. For you. Guys, should I make a quick summary video about the, you know, the dev notes which we had? Invite me then. Oi, Pepega. But I also have a like meeting with the mother tomorrow. I'm taking, you know, her for a dinner. Yeah. So I don't know if I will have time to make a video, but maybe I should go to sleep after this stream and actually, you know, wake up early. Probably not. Make a video, show how valuable the naked booties are for the community. Dude, for all the rant which I had after that, you know, definitely. I could make a separate video probably for that, but that's not gonna fly. I'm almost certain. Fear, you wanna join for the one dungeon run? And the wall crusher? Yeah, I'm speaking facts, you know. Like last 007, I wasted like the whole weekend making those videos. Like one is like 30 minutes long, one is like 50 minutes long. Dude. Like one is less than 10 views, I think still. The second one is like 20 or something, but like small average time. So yeah, I probably, you know, should reconsider everything in my life. Yes, let's go. I don't know. I don't have proper feedback, you know, about like the content format which I'm making. Unless it's just, you know, like my interpretation, experimentation, designation. Yes, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, so maybe that's the reason as well. So yeah. Presentation. Explanation. Interpretation is still valid word though. Okay, let's go. Let's do quickly one legion. 5 minutes. Maybe we can do 2 of them. We have a Giga Chad party. So yeah, maybe we can actually do 2 of them. Actually, Andrew, you didn't bet anything today, so I had 0 ancestor modules from the Wall Crusher. So you should apologize, you know? Like literally 0. Who actually teased me with the X-Men game? I want to play that. But I probably should get all the like fixes and stuff. Because there's like probably some patches. Yo, frogs. We might as well do one of those, you know, trash games night. Maybe with that X-Men game, huh? Okay, as a fellow like Marvel enjoyer, might as well, you know. Might as well think something. If anyone also, you know, fan of Marvel. 7 million. If we can find out how to emulate it. It's not console game, it's a PC game. Though, as we've seen in the that wiki page, like PSP stuff, we're having more content, I think, no? I'm kinda sassy. Like, why would it have more content on PSP? More characters, more content? Like, usually PSP games were some kind of remakes, no? Not remakes, but like adaptations? I don't know. Okay, let's do another one. Gear kinda still needs 20, so it might as well be a little bit less. Let's see if we can manage, to get into the Wall Crusher as well. Guys, hello, please. Release me. Thanks in advance. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm so teased. I cannot even get out of my head, that game now. Such nostalgia trip. That Dark Light Survivor was fun. The one which you shown in Discord. I kinda looked at the trailer. It was kinda, it's kinda unusual. Having such environment and with the weapons and stuff. Like the characters, I would say they look like a little bit like medieval game, even. Let's go. Crusher incoming. I also, scrolling in my head about the Killen new skin. Dude, they needed to make, some quality of life adjustments for the Killen, so more people would be playing him. The skin looks, super nice. But, how many there are Killen players? They will release the skin, they will see how many sales, the skin will get. They will not do anything like that anymore. 5 Killen mains, maybe 3 of them will spend on that skin. See ya. Should be fine. Wall Crusher inbound. Yeah, let's go. GG gang is out of this place.
老天保佑，金山银山全都有。
老天保佑，金山银山全都有。It's meaning the bless you. Something like that. But that's kind of, sounds nice. It's an arcade shooter, but yeah, there's nice class, you can get AK, yeah. I mean, maybe that's kind of, that's kind of vibey, I don't know, I haven't tried to be medieval dude, but with AK. Showing. 1 second, where is my killing boy? Little PC shoot 'em ups, pleasant new grounds with the random perks you get with XP. New grounds. It's like that website with different Flash games. Just hope it's fun once I beat all the maps and classes. bro. That's what not keeping new players. They're big for Flash games. Yeah, I remember I was mostly playing on Miniclip. Yeah. Devs, nice balance. Well, why they're not adjusting Ultra Rusher? That is the question. Okay, let's get out of here. Not fun. Let's do one more dungeon run for the fear. Actually, Andrew maybe also need. Or we bowling. Guys, we bowling? Let's go on slot. Wait a second. I'm not meeting arcade tuning. On slot. Fear you up. No, I need to change the preset. It's kind of past midnight already, but we will get one on slot. Up to you? No, up to you. You're sleepyhead here. Wait, did I enter? I think I queued into the third one, right? Because it was 81,000. Just double check it. I think the devs gave up on balancing the game. It's a mess. I have no expectations anymore. Well, they haven't, gave up on balancing for more than 1 year of the stuff which could be avoided just by balancing like 2 problematic characters, Just saying. And now there will be Transcendence weapons, which actually probably will make all the weapon balancing they did, like, not so useful anymore. So yeah. If you would have a name for this squad, what would you name it? Considering, how... What are we, like, using for the flying? Time to migrate. Andrew. Already, like, insisting. But
Descendant,
where?
the energy concentration
We don't have
point is
anything.
unstable. Protect
Anything is
objective
good.
from all threats.
I guess we have low standards,
You
do
can
we?
configure arcane parameters based on analysis of combat data.
We are cooked. Assemble! My bikini Avengers.
Initiating energy concentration point stabilization operation.
Let's go.
Prevent enemy infiltration at all costs.
Okay, this time I will be lazy. I got the skill power perk, so I will be lazy.
Engage with it within the time limit.
Okay, I'll go this one. I'm not sure. Should I get this one? They will be also having some sort of new, like, random quests from the, like, after the next update and stuff. How's it going, guys? Cannot leave you for 5 seconds. Already we have one failed mob. Fear has excuse. Fear is sleeping, but Andrew, why you missed one mob? Yo, guys. I added the music from James Bond. Let's go louder. That's how you play NES. Dude, well, I was still dealing damage for my excuse.
Additional enemy forces detected. Engage combat readiness.
Engage combat readiness.
Specialized anti-personnel combat entity detected.
Yeah. Specialized anti something. I hope they will be fixing this, dude.
Neutralize it within the time limit quietly.
Let's see, will I get teleported? Guys, don't interrupt me. Really? He actually teleported on my ass there. What are those things? Dude, I just disabled my skills for 10 seconds, but... Guys, how we missed them? Like 2 more bombs, huh? I guess I was also not protecting this thing, so it's partially my fault as well. Or we can, you know, blame Andrew as usual. By the way, Andrew, surfing board will be getting some quality of life. You'll now be able to, you know, get the grappling hook on that thing. I wish it just had, like, more damage. It has such few, like, skill power modifier. Kinda not available, you know, to make a billable with that. Oh, they're dancing. Mr. Karel, senpai. Master Karel will be getting his ass kicked, finally. Cannot wait for it. Yeah, increase outgoing damage.
Descendant. The enemy offensive is weakening. Time to utilize your tactical
Crap.
options.
Okay, I guess we go with this one. 5-second buff. And the point has been activated.
Enemy reinforcements detected, Descendant. Hold the line.
Let me switch to bullshit. Because screw those shields, they stink.
Target confirmed ahead. Descendant. Destroy the structure completely within the time limit.
Yeah, we'll cheer up against those shields. Gear! You want to sleep already? Andrew's trying to fly, I see as well. Also, like, you should sleep in the real life, not in the game, just saying, you know, maybe. A little bit. Just friendly advice.
Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare for combat. Enemy reinforcements detected, Descendant. Hold the line. Key target located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid alerting.
It's on release track. Actual RPG game which we were playing today actually got me flagged on YouTube a couple times. I had to trim so many like segments from my both live stream recordings, the vertical and the horizontal one, because of some copyrighted stuff which got used for the like, in-game ambient sound or whatever. I'm not sure even if they're aware of that, you know.
Zone stabilization confirmed. Descendant.
Descendant.
Energy source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your receive.
How did you get into 007? I didn't play after the stream.
Time to utilize your tactical
We might continue like this Friday. Kinda want to, but you know, I'm trying my patience. Plus, I was busy with editing and stuff. So yeah. I'll use my fragments as well.
Enemy reinforcements detected.
Guys, who is Descendant?
Key target located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid alerting enemies.
So I need to pick up like 15 HP MP orbs, right? To get like the max amount. The max amount of like skill power bonus.
Emergency suppression device deployment complete. Descendant, please make use of this.
Yeah, for sure. What did she say? Miniguns. Hate those guys. Where is Fear is chilling? I got your back, boys. Maybe. No promises though. Yeah, those miniguns can offer themselves. With godlike accuracy. Five minutes warning. Screw that. We're probably finishing before the, you know, ads will hit.
Deploy all available resources.
Nah, screw that guy. Actually, he's required for the quest. Not the quest, but like mission completion, right? So
Engage with it within the time.
I should get back. Yeah, I can't even pick up the HP orbs because I'm at full HP. Yeah, someone has like bravery to say like, did Wolf Crusher get nerfed yet? Bruh, like last time he got killed like in 2 seconds.
Descendant, the acceptable energy threshold range has been exhausted. Be careful.
Andrew, you papega. Okay, Fear will get you. I'm getting P-Orb. Do I have the max bonus yet or not? Yep, now we're talking. 600 million damage. Yeah, probably has like 40% crit resistance, right? Oh, come on, I jinxed that. Boom. Complete 3 rounds of the last mission completed to finish full preservation catalyst research. Something, something, something. I guess I can, you know, visit my thingy. The research station. I don't know what character is that. No high fives yet. We're going to research station. So. I'll be multitasking. As usual. Thanks for watching. As usual. Have a nice rest of the day. As usual. This crap is bugged or something. I still have 30 minutes of the research. Litters. You're suspecting something, huh? We'll see. I will think about it. Maybe. Yeah. Asleep, dude? No. Go sleep fear. Go sleep fear? Yep. That's the deal. Let's go together. 1, 2, 3. Go sleep fear. But he won't listen. And no one listens to you, Andrew. No one wants to sleep. Screw that. See you next time.